Blog Talk Radio.
10 years ago, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire
LCS Hockey. And we're off, because I'm contractually obligated to be here. It's time for the LCS Hockey Radio Show. Brought to you as always by Honest John Churchfield and by the #1 hockey site in all the land, LCSHockey.com. LCS, the other white meat. VH1 is at it again. Here's a list of names you'll get to know. Sean Stewart, son of Rod Stewart. Amber Smith, Tawny Katane, Nikki McKibben, Duff Adler, and Rodney King. What do these people all have in common? They've all signed up for Season 2 of Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew. No word yet on who the celebrities might be. Kate Hudson appeared on Ryan Seacrest's radio show the other day and had no answers on the is she or isn't she dating Lance Armstrong phenomena. Hudson told the luckiest man in showbiz, "The #1 thing I've learned is to discuss those things only causes more problems. Everything's always misconstrued, so it's better to just let people speculate." She then went on to add, "The thing that should be really confusing to people is not about whether Lance and I are an item, but why in the world am I starring in a film with former WWE star Chyna?" People, you gotta listen every week. Sometimes these jokes tie into one another. The Recording Institute Association of America is recognizing Jewel for her accomplishment of selling more than 18 million records in the United States alone. The award comes just before Jewel goes all redneck with her new all-country album entitled Perfectly Clear. And with the news of Jewel going country, it's perfectly clear that someone is dropping off my top 11 in a hurry. Don't come back now, you hear? So, the Stanley Cup Finals are over, and the NHL already has plans in motion to rename Detroit from Hockeytown to Obstruction Junction. Frat parties on ecstasy have less groping. So, we're only going to spend a minute or two on it. I mean, who really cares anyways? It's just the cup. We here at the radio show realize that you're tuning in for the non-stop entertainment talk and not for the useless hockey babble that you're accustomed to. I mean, Detroit is just a group of old, elderly douchebags anyways. And the Penguins just felt bad for him. Crosby was taught to respect his elders. And apparently Malkin was taught to respect his elders as well, because he respected the hell out of them. But so what? They gave him the cup. It doesn't matter. The Pens will be there every year. Red Wings, maybe not. This is just a bunch of old guys that'll be even older next year. They're so old their players don't retire. They just die. They just die off. They're that old. So I guess we'll touch on that tonight. And more good news. My mortal enemy, Michigan Frank, will be joining the show later to talk about being at the Mellon Arena for Game 6 when the Make-A-Wish Foundation granted 23 guys their one last dream. So he'll recap his experience there. And if your first name is Matt and your last name is Diggs, don't even bother calling this show tonight. You're only going to make me angry. And Mr. McGee, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. But I think the real story of the week is both Mike Dell and I left the house and ventured to the movies. I went to see Iron Man while Dell opted for the Indiana Jones. So we'll review both of those films tonight. And I realized that, we reviewed those a few weeks back, but this time, no French accent. So tune in for that. And also tonight, maybe the lamest top 11 list ever, as we'll be unveiling our top 11 cartoon characters. Yep, that's what I said, cartoon characters. Don't tune in for that. And Jim Iovino's going to be here tonight as usual. Zippy. And maybe even a special guest here and there. You never know. But if you'd like to call in and talk about anything other than the very, very, very old Red Wings winning the Cup, the number to do that is 646-716-7522 or Ohms 1, Mr. Lab. All right. Let's get this thing over with. Joining me now is the editor-in-chief at LCS Hockey and a man that may pretend to be upset about the Cup Finals, but is really clapping on the inside. It's closet Wing fan Mike Dell.
Jerry Farish, what's going on?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, your little monologue joke there, was that a veiled reference at Anne Hathaway?
No, come on, dude. Do I ever do that?
Yeah, I think you do. And I don't appreciate it. At least there's no Tina Fey jokes, so I appreciate that. And I believe Jim Ivino, are you there, buddy? Ace reporter, Jim Ivino.
The Ace reporter is here.
Wow,
Good afternoon,
that,
good evening, good night.
Jim Ivino's here.
Yeah, good to see you, Jim.
It's hot in D.C.
Well, we got a call, Mike Dell. You want to lead off with a call?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
I have a feeling I know who it is.
No, you might not.
All right.
Caller, are you there? This blog talk's just crazy.
Hello?
Hello, caller.
Yeah, what you doing?
Hey.
Is this the Ed?
Yeah, somebody told me to call this number and that I would be able to talk to the guy number 19.
Yes, I am. Ed, it's me, Michael Dell, the editor-in-chief of LCS Hockey. You know me as number 19 on the Damashek message boards. Thanks for calling, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, they
How
told
you
me to
doing?
call. And I'm doing all right, just, walking around, doing things I got to do because, ain't no ball game tonight. Got baseball coming, and we got everything else going, so, that's what we got to do.
Yeah, but before we get into all the, I'm sure we have lots to talk about. Before we get into it all, we should say to our literally dozens and dozens of listeners that the Ed is a regular caller to the Dave Damashek show on 710 ESPN.
He don't
But
take my
lately,
call. They got a new
that's what
guy answer the phone, and the kid said, "Oh, we don't need your call right now." I said, "Well, you know what? I won't call you, you punk."
Yeah, that's right. That's just disgraceful that they're not taking your calls.
Yeah, 'cause the Dave tell me call, and the other kid, I don't know if he tells the Dave that I called or not. They put me on hold for like 2 hours and 32 minutes and 19 seconds the other day.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah,
Dave, he got a new producer, and he got a whole bunch of new people over there, and apparently they're
Yeah,
not.
they fired the fat guy and the kid that coughs all the time. They fired him. Told him, listen, you guys ain't pulling your weight. Even though you weigh a lot, it don't work.
Yes, they fired Joyless Joey, apparently. And, yeah, so how do you feel? You don't like the new producers, I take it, then. What's his name, Belzer? Is that his name?
I don't know his name. He just goes, "Oh, we got your phone number, or you mail us a letter and call us."
Mail us a letter and call us. Well, the Ed, just so you know, you can call us anytime you want, buddy. You have an open
That's what the guy
invitation.
told me, because sometimes I get on that thing and type
That guy
letters
was me.
and
That
stuff.
guy was me. I told you that. That was me.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
me.
And there's a couple other people on there. They write their names, and then they say nice things, and then they say bad things, and then, everybody does what they got to do on it.
That's right, on the Damashek message boards, damashek.com. Yeah. Everyone can go there and talk to the Ed. Now, the Ed, on the message boards, your name is PayPay23. Now, why is your name PayPay23?
That was a dog I had growing up.
Yes.
It was Pay, and then 23, he used to be a ball player I liked. His name was Mike Bratz. He used to play for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I never heard of
him. A white fella. He wasn't very good, but I had met him one time in I think it was in Martinsville, Indiana, at a flea market. And,
what were you doing at the flea market? What were you looking for?
Well, I just buy odds and ends and odds and things like that. You know what you got to buy, because you go there with money and you look at the people's stuff they got, and you say, "Listen, that's $2.50. I give you $1 for it." And sometimes they say, "Take it." So I'll take it.
That's the key to the flea market. You always haggle. You never give them
the
money they want.
I collected baseball cards and football cards. See, I really don't like hockey too much, 'cause I don't understand. It's like soccer on wheels. It don't make no sense to me a lot
first
of
of all, they wear skates. They don't wear wheels, really. But yeah, there are some similarities to soccer. Wait,
yeah,
no,
it's
you don't even
Ain't
like
no
Sidney
point
Crosby.
scored. I don't like. Here's one thing I don't like about hockey: it's a bunch of white guys with a stick hitting something black.
All right, fair enough.
That's scary to me.
But you don't like Sidney Crosby and the Penguins, Dave's favorite team?
Well, I really don't know a lot about him. I tried to sit down and watch one of them Stanley games, and
the Stanley games.
I happened to watch the game that took forever. They said it was like one of the longest games ever. I said,
yeah,
good
3 overtime.
God, I said, what are these kids doing? Can't they just hit this thing hit the ball in the little thing? I mean, come on now, it's not that difficult. Shouldn't be.
Well, it's a little harder than it looks.
You'd think that they're professionals. And if they're professionals, well, they should be able to score at least 10, 15 points a game.
Now, Ed, have you ever played
Football
hockey?
players score hundreds of points a game.
Well, yeah,
Football players score a whole bunch of points a game. And they got a football man got to run through 11 people. All you got to do with hockey, hit it past one kid and shoulder pads.
That's a very good point. It's a very good point.
How hard could it be?
It's really not that hard. Have you ever played hockey yet? You've never tried to play hockey?
Of course not. I don't have all that equipment.
Yeah. No, Ed, I know you like basketball, right? You're watching the NBA Finals. You've been making predictions on the message boards.
Yeah, last night game fooled me though. I thought the Celtics would get that game, but you know what? They should have got it because they was up like 2-0, and then they just made some foolish passes because they thought they was in the huddle talking about we got this game, and they I guess they didn't get it. The Lakers got them, but I don't think the Lakers will win the next game though.
Oh, you don't?
No, I think the Celtics will win. Because, you know, in the history of the NBA, when they go to that 2-3-2 series, ain't no team ever won all 3 middle games.
I did not know that.
No home teams ever won all 3 middle games. So it don't look like it's going to start now. Just like in you like football?
Yes.
Listen to this in football. I don't know if you know this or not. But you know, like when there's a real hot coach, like people say, oh, that Belichick guy, he's a good coach and everything, and they go, oh, we like to get him. You never take a coach who's won a Super Bowl already. Do you know why?
Really? Why is that?
Do you know why? Because
he's never won 2 Super Bowls with different teams. Is that why?
You got that right.
Yeah.
And the same goes for college basketball. And the same goes for college football.
I guess Mike Holmgren came close. He got the Seahawks to the Super Bowl against the Steelers.
Close don't get what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back to the Lakers. Who's the guy you hate the most on the Lakers?
Who do I hate the most?
Yeah.
Probably Cody Ryan, because that kid.
Yeah, that's right, Cody Ryan. You don't like the Cody Ryan.
Nah, Cody Ryan, he shoot the ball too much. I like the kid Vujovic, something like that. That kid, he could fire that 3-point game. If you notice, that Laker team built just like the old Chicago Bull team. Always got a big kid out there shooting 3-pointers. And then they got Cody Ryan is supposed to be Michael Jordan. But see, Michael Jordan would never lose the first 2 games of a series. Never. He would never let it happen. He wouldn't even trick them and act like it was going to happen. You know.
Now, did you like Michael Jordan?
Yeah. No, because I was a Pacers guy back then.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Indiana.
Yeah. So and then that always hurt my feelings that Reggie Miller he couldn't do it all by himself, and then they had a kid. Big tall kid, Rick Smith was the guy name. Yeah. He has some bad legs. His legs just couldn't do it. And if you're real super tall and you got bad legs, don't help you. Yeah, so that's what happens sometimes. And then they go eat dinner and stuff, and then they don't win.
That's right. Rick Smith. You meant he was the Duncan Dutchman, right? Wasn't that his nickname?
Yeah, he was from the Dutch land, Sweden, Oregon or something.
He was very good. Now, I know, you like the boxing, don't you? That's another one of your favorite sports. Yeah,
I got some friends in boxing.
Now,
I got a friend.
Don't you have some connection to Floyd Mayweather, or you just like Floyd Mayweather? Or?
I'm good friends with Roger Mayweather. He's a boxer. Right. He's one of the best boxing trainers in the world. Yeah, I know Little Floyd, and I know Big Floyd. know all those characters. I know Layla Ali. I know,
well, didn't
I know
Floyd
Muhammad.
retire?
I know Muhammad Ali. I know Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes, wow.
Yep.
No, Ed, do you believe that Floyd Mayweather Jr. just said he retired? Do you believe him? Do you think he's done?
No, I don't think that that's actually going to be the case, because that day was supposed to be the day they were supposed to sign the paperwork for that fight with De La Hoya. And I think something must have happened in them contract negotiations, because I think Floyd loved money, so I don't see how he turned it down. He just probably don't think $20 million is enough no more. So he probably wanted like 30, and they probably said, no, we're not going to give you that. And now he pulled their bluff, and they're going to have to come to the table and work it out. But I think they'll work it out probably about July 9th or something.
Oh, July 9th.
Yeah, probably.
I'll keep an eye out for that, July 9th. Now, Ed, I believe Saturday, it's your birthday, right?
Yeah. How do you know it's my birthday?
You posted it on the message boards. You said it's your birthday on Saturday.
Yep, I'm going to be 55 right now. I'm 54. I used to be 53. Before that, I was 52. But now I'm be 55 years old.
Yeah, that's
and I'm
how
excited
that works.
because you see 55 everywhere when you drive a car. 55. Everybody's 55, so I'm happy about it.
Ah, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 33. You really don't see that too many places.
Now, there's speed limit 35, but you got to go 2 miles an hour less to get to 33. Yep, because if you go 33, you won't get a ticket.
Yeah, that's good. Now, Ed, are you going to have a barbecue for your birthday or any big parties or anything?
Well, we'll probably do something. We was talking about going to a movie.
Oh,
so
that's a good idea. What movie do you want to go see?
The Iron Kid movie.
The Iron Kid. Well, you're in luck because my co-host, Jerry Farish, who just happens to have his birthday on Saturday, too. You guys share the same birthday. Jerry, say hi to the Ed.
Hello, the Ed. How are you, sir?
Hey, Larry. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. So, yeah, I also have a birthday coming up on Saturday. I'll be 35.
June 14th?
That is correct.
Yep, you got the same birthday as me. Ain't that something?
Yeah, we should get together, maybe do some break dancing. Do you like to break dance?
No, I don't dance no more. I used to dance a lot, but now, I got a bad knee. It's an old football injury.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, one time. Huh?
What position did you play in football?
I played running back when I played, but this happened when I was about 48 years old.
Oh,
the kids was outside playing with an old football, and I tripped on it.
All right.
That's no good.
I think that's the same reason why Jim Brown had to retire, I believe. He tripped on the football,
over
right?
old football, too, man. He might.
Yeah. But,
sometimes
Jerry...
if you... Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Ed.
I didn't know nothing.
All right, fair enough. But I was just going to say that Jerry saw the Iron Man movie, and he's going to review it later on in the show. So, Jared,
would you give it like a thumbs up or thumbs down, or?
Oh yeah, I would give it a thumbs up. It's definitely worth going to see.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go see Iron Guy.
Yeah, the Iron Guy. He was great.
Yeah, because I don't like Indiana Jones. I don't like him. And then
wait,
Eddie Murphy don't got no new movies out, so I probably
Eddie Murphy. He doesn't have any notes. What about Indiana Jones? Did you want to go?
He doesn't like it.
That's what you
said. I
said.
can't believe that movie. The kid's like about 75 years old and trying to save the world. Yeah, I don't believe that.
It is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
and
he dresses up like, and they want to make him a race car driver and all that, and I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either, really. But yeah, that's something. So what else have you been up to, Ed? Since you haven't talked to Dave in a while, how's your buddy Franklin? You drove his car. You took his car out when he was out of town, and you were in an accident, right? You banged it up.
Yeah, but I'm not really supposed to see. He don't know that.
Oh, well,
he doesn't know that no, I told him I was going to call your show. He got internet at his house, so he might listen.
Uh-oh. Wow.
So I don't know. So I don't know if Franklin, if you're listening, don't listen to what they just said.
Yeah, don't listen to that, Franklin. I was kidding. I was just making that story up.
Yeah, something happened with his car and he got in a wreck.
Yeah. I borrowed Jerry's car.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, Ed. Nobody's listening, so you're safe.
You're fine, buddy.
Safe.
You all over the country, though, ain't you, with this show?
Yeah, we're all over the world with this show. We're global. We're huge in Sweden. We can't walk down the street in Stockholm. Yeah. Swedes love us.
Sweden. Nope, I ain't never been there.
Well, where have you been?
Everywhere.
Do you like to travel, Ed?
Yeah, I mean, you guys got plane tickets for me, or?
Maybe. Jerry, do you want to give the Ed some plane tickets for coming?
Yeah. Let me see what we got in the bin. I'll get back.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out. Hey, speaking of that, did the Dave ever give you a prize? Because you always call a show and you always want a prize.
That's the biggest rip-off I ever seen. Only time he give me a pizza for the what's that pizza place called? It ain't Pizza Hut. It ain't
Uno's Pizza or something? Number one.
What? And even I went in there and told them, I said, listen, Pizza Hut's sorry, and they gave me $3 off my order.
Yeah, Dave has his own pizza out there in L.A. called
the
Pizza.
It's got meatballs on it. It's good.
Yeah, it's got meatballs and like peppers and stuff.
You had it before?
No, I don't eat pizza.
You live by the Dave?
No, I don't live by the Dave. I live in Pittsburgh, kind of. Remember when Dave used to be in Pittsburgh, and
I was out there for a little while.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
And,
I was out there, my son, he does a telemarketing supervisor, and they've been moving around. That's why I work with him now.
Oh, you work with your son now? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I call people on the phone all day and try to get them to, get the stuff we got to get.
What kind of stuff do they go?
Buy this stuff.
What kind of stuff?
We were selling. It's a new company. They selling bottled water, but different flavors of bottled water.
Huh.
New company. They got like cherry flavor, raspberry flavor, gummy bear flavor.
Gummy bear flavor.
They got the one. Nobody buy this one though. They got potato flavored water. Don't nobody buy it.
I find that hard to believe. That would seem very tasty to me. Potato flavored water.
Well, I haven't never tasted it, but they're trying to get you to they got like asparagus water and it's some kind of health food, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff would be.
When you call people on the phone and you say, "Hey, would you want to buy some asparagus water?" and do people say sure? Do they say yes?
No, you got to get them. You got to sell them on the cherry and the blueberry and all that stuff first, and then you tell them, "Well, listen, right now, if you go ahead and buy these cases of this water, we'll go ahead and send you a free case of this potato-flavored water." And they're like, "Well, that don't sound too tasty." I said, "Well, I ain't never tasted it." And they say, "Well, don't send it." I said, "Well, I won't."
That's good thinking. Now, do you like the job?
Yeah, but you got, I go there about 9 o'clock in the morning, get off at 1. Just too much. Too much.
Yeah.
How
long have you been working there?
About 3.5 to 6 weeks, probably.
Huh.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you were working there. So that's good news. It's good to hear.
They got to pay you. They got to pay you for every single hour that you're there. You get this little card, and the name wrote on it, and you put this little time box, and it goes click it, and then that means you on the clock. Then when it's time to go, you get your little card, click it, and whatever time's on there, that's how much times you get paid. $10 an hour. For every single hour that you're there, you get $10.
Wow. That's more money than we pay Jerry.
Yep.
That's more money than we pay Jerry. We don't pay him anything.
Yeah, I get nothing.
Probably get a job there. They always hiring, And then the one boss kind of got mad at me the other day. He said, "Listen," he said, "Ed, you got to start selling some stuff." I said, "Well, listen, I can't sell if they don't buy."
Yeah, that's true.
It ain't my fault. People don't want to give their money up. It's gas prices so high. Back when I was young, when gas prices so high, we had to go back to snatching pocketbooks. I don't want to do that no. I'm too old for that.
Yes.
He's got the bad leg.
Well,
the old football injury.
Yeah, you can't do that type of stuff.
No.
Yeah.
It's frowned upon in society usually.
Huh?
They frown upon that in society. The stealing.
I don't know about that, but I know they don't like it.
That's right. So, anything else going on? Anything else going on with you, Ed? We should know about? Anything else you'd like to share with our listening audience?
No, I'm just just hanging out. The sun. It's a nice shiny day. It's probably dark where you at now, ain't it?
Yeah, it's dark here. Yeah.
It's always dark in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I had a good time when I was out there. We was only out there for a few months, and it was funny, cause the Dave had a show there, and my son said, "Hey, I think your friend is on that show," and sure enough, it was him. And then now he's on a radio show in California.
Yeah.
Like he's haunting me or something.
Yeah, I know. He's following you wherever you go. Dave seems to go.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with. I don't know what the story with that really is, but.
That's kind of creepy.
Huh?
That's kind of creepy. You better watch him. He might try and steal your wallet or something.
I don't know. He won't never let me. I told him I want to be an intern on his show, because I've seen these shows got interns and stuff.
Yeah.
But he said, no, you can't do that. They don't have interns there. So I said, well, I guess I won't be interning.
Hey, if we had interns, Ed, you could be an intern on our show. But, we're in Pittsburgh.
I'd do it, because I think interns, all they got to do is, make copies of stuff. You say, hey, make 5 copies. And then I make them, and then give them to you, and then you file them away.
Yeah, that's exactly what we do with them. Hey, do you remember in the Pittsburgh show, Dave had a producer named Popeye? Do you remember Popeye?
Popeye. Yeah, I do remember that kid.
Yeah.
He died?
No, he's fine. He's been on our show a couple times, too. He comes on every once in a while and talks to us. Popeye,
he's not dead, right?
No, he is not dead. Not that
well, tell him I said hi, because somebody told me he got shot.
I hope not. I haven't talked to him in a couple of weeks, but wow.
It's a while back. I thought somebody said he got shot.
Oh,
I guess I must have been listening to something else.
Yeah, let's hope not. Well,
there ain't no more hockey going on, huh?
No, there's no more hockey. I guess you really don't care, though, huh? You really don't miss it.
Well, no. I remember Pittsburgh, they were scared. They was going to lose their team to Las Vegas. Yep.
Yeah, you were there right around the time they were.
Yeah, they was going to get them. I wouldn't have bought no tickets to it, but, I would have probably said, hey, all right, we got a team.
Because then you used to live in Las Vegas?
Yeah, I'd like to go back.
Of all the places you've lived, Ed, which is your favorite place?
Out of where?
Out of all the places you've lived. You've been all over the place.
Well, I like Las Vegas because you can gamble every single day on games. Out here in California.
You remember that one time? Yeah, go ahead.
California, you got to find somebody who knows somebody, and you got to say, hey, listen, can I make a bet? And you got to make sure they pay you and all that stuff like that. It's a hassle.
Yeah. Because you like to bet on the horses, too, right?
Yeah, this was just a bad horse year for me. Just a bad, a couple years ago, I had won $400,000.
Wow.
Horse racing. There was a contest at a hotel out here in Las Vegas, and I came up and won first place, $400,000. That was back in 2000 and 2000.
Well, what'd you do with all the money?
I spent most of it.
On what?
Well, you gotta live. You got to have money. You gotta, I go to Sizzler like 2-3 times a week.
All right.
And, you gotta buy stuff for your apartment, for your house, your car. I don't drive, but my son, he goes, Daddy, I need a car and all this stuff. And one girl talking about, give me $20,000, and I said,
whoa.
Give her that, and then the money just goes. But I still got I think I got $192,410.24 in the account.
Oh, that's not bad.
So, it's still where it pays, but my son tell me, that money not going to last forever. That's why he told me to get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't, what? I can spend money without having a job.
That is true. Now, how the ladies in your life? How are the ladies treating you? Because I knew the last time I heard, you were dating a woman who was like half your age.
Yeah, I'm not with no girls now. They're all gone. The one girl went back to Las Vegas that came out here to California with me, And then the other girl, I don't know where she went. So right now, I'm kind of looking for a girlfriend. You know, I look, you know, that internet, and I never knew about the internet till just about probably 3 to 6 months ago. And, well, there's a lot of girls on there need boyfriends. You should
Yes,
see
there
the
are.
stuff I get in my email. You know, I got an email thing. My son set me up with it. And I got that, and I get all kind of offers, like, oh, come to this website. But then the girls don't be having clothes on and stuff. And they say, give me money and all that junk. But I don't like that stuff. I like to just get a regular old girl that, you know, she want to, you know, go watch TV and, you know, go eat some steak and some potatoes and then get some popcorn and some ice cream and sit down.
Yeah, that's all you need in life, really. Yeah.
Well, I like to do all that stuff.
Yeah, do you want to hang out with Jerry?
No, I don't like that type of stuff.
Well, come on, we got the same birthday though. It could be a birthday spectacular. You and I party it up.
No, I gotta have a girl on my birthday. I seen they got this thing called Craigslist.
Yeah.
Yes, Craigslist.
Yeah, you click on that on the one section. Girls be costing like $100, $200. They come right over to your house, do whatever you ask them.
Wow.
I did that a few times.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that work out for you?
Well, they only stay for an hour or so, and then they gotta go. They don't never come back.
Did they just watch TV with you and eat ice cream?
No, that was kind of some extra stuff.
Okay. Well, we won't get into the extra stuff. But what do you like to watch on the TV, Ed? What's your favorite show right now?
My favorite show, I like Everybody Love Raymond.
Oh, no.
Really? Yeah, I like that show too.
That show's probably on about 8 times a night.
Yes, it is. It's on every channel.
Every time. I think that's why I like it so much, because it's on all the time. I'm like, well, look at this. It must be popular. It must be.
Hey, do you remember a couple weeks ago somebody called in and they said that Dave looks like Ray Romano? Do you remember that?
I didn't hear one. Who's that, Raymond on the show?
Yeah, Raymond on the show. Yeah.
Yeah. I like him. I like his wife is super sexy. I like that lady.
Yeah, Patricia Heaton. Yeah.
Yeah, she grocery store commercials out here.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yep, she's in Albertsons grocery store commercial. Yeah, I'd probably like to, you know, go out with her and marry her a couple times.
And do some extra stuff?
Yeah, if I don't gotta pay too much, you know. Because, you know, I mean, there's a couple of girls I wouldn't mind giving my whole paycheck to. But,
yes.
you know, but you can't always do that because that's all they want's the money.
Now, the Ed, maybe you can settle an argument, since you're a ladies' man and you know the ladies. Jerry and I have an argument going on all the time. Do you know who Tina Fey is? Tina Fey?
Tina Fey. Hold on. Let me look. Let me listen. Let me think.
She was on Saturday Night Live?
Saturday Night Live and 30 Rock.
Yes. She wears the glasses all the time?
Yeah, I love her, too.
Yeah, that's right. I love her, too, and Jerry always makes fun of her.
Now, you know why I like her? Because
Why?
she don't look like... She seems like she wouldn't cost a lot or, you know, take too much of your money. She'd be grateful that you like her.
No, I don't know if I like that.
See, like exactly. That's Ed's way of saying she has a man face.
No.
I wouldn't say that. She's cute, like a kind of Down syndrome kind of way.
No, Ed, come on. That's not acceptable. We can't. Don't be talking bad about Tina Fey.
I ain't talking bad. I said she was good looking.
You're telling it like it is, Mike Dow. That's all there is to it. You got to deal with it.
Well, Jerry and I, we often do a top 11 list where we list our 11 favorite things in a specific category. And the one time we did top 11 ladies, you know, top 11 broads. Who would number 1 be on your list, Ed? Of all the famous ladies out there, all the famous actresses and singers and TV stars, who's your favorite lady?
Favorite that I like?
That you like, yes.
You'd like to do extra stuff, too.
That's a hard question. There's a lot of them. Out of how many girls I get to choose from?
Just any like famous girl, any like celebrity, any actress, singer, anyone, and like you don't have one girl who you really like.
Well, I don't know a lot of them girls' names. You know who
Well, you
I
know,
like?
yeah, who?
You ever watch Separate Housewives?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yes.
Yep, the Gabriella. She married to the
That-
basketball player on the Spurs.
Yeah, Ava Longoria. Ava Longoria.
Yeah. She's worth 2 or 3 paychecks.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Ava Longoria, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, you like that other girl. You like the retarded-looking girl.
No, she's not retarded looking.
But she's good-looking, but she's just kind of retarded-looking.
She's a perfectly lovely woman, Tina Fey.
She's. I don't know. She's like I don't know what you say about her, but you know she's all right. I wouldn't give her no money or nothing.
All right.
That's how you got to judge a girl.
Oh, that's how you got to judge.
You got to judge a girl by how much money you'll be willing to fork out.
Wow. I should be really writing this down. I need to take notes. Another argument we always have is music. We always talk about music. And I know on the message boards today, I think you said something about you requested that the Dave show would play more New Edition, and what was the other guy you requested? Rick James, right?
Yeah, because, you know, they got that DJ on the Dave show.
Yeah, Dick
and
Banks,
that kid,
the musical guy.
That kid plays some of the silliest stuff I ever heard in my life. I never heard of a DJ make up all his own songs.
Well, he was playing some. He was just playing some Nirvana, and I was like, "Yeah, Dick Banks, way to go playing the Nirvana." And you requested the Rick James. So it's like Rick James. You're like, is he like your favorite musical star, the Rick James?
Yeah, I like Rick James, and I like what is that one group? I don't know the kids. I don't like none of his new music. I know that. Hanson.
Yeah.
No. You know who? The only Hanson I know of is the Chris Hansen on Dateline. You ever watch Catch a Predator?
Oh. Yes. To Catch a Predator. Yeah.
That's the greatest show I ever seen.
Really?
That's the funniest thing. Who in their right mind would go to a person's house and take off all their clothes and talk about, I'm going to get some cookies? Now, I never even seen nobody. If I'm going to knock on somebody's door and they tell me, come on in, I ain't doing that because I think they're going to shoot me. Why are you going to do that? And then, you know, and then the guy says, sit down, I want to talk to you. I punch that kid right in the mouth. They never do. They never punch him. They never hurt him or nothing.
No. Yeah, I am shocked by that. You think it's sooner or later one of those guys is just going to punch him right in the face, you know?
You'd think so, or they cut it out or something. They want to make you think he's a tough guy.
My favorite part though is when they let the guy leave, and the guy thinks he's getting off scot-free, like, oh, he's free to go, and he's like, ooh, what a relief. I almost got busted for that. And then he's walking out, and then these guys will always jump out of bushes and stuff and, like, tackle him. And,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then, you know, those guys don't even get in trouble either, hardly.
Oh,
they never get, if you read the bottom thing on the bottom, it says, oh, this guy paid $22 and we let him go.
Wow.
The best part I like is when he does decide to leave when they're free to go. He always takes his case of beer and his 4-pack of wine coolers with him. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take these bottles and James with me.
Well, he's probably got other stops to make, you know.
I would never meet no girls on the internet.
What about Craigslist?
Never.
Yeah, what about Craigslist?
That's different. That's different because you offer them money.
Oh, okay. So it's okay if you're offering. Yeah.
Well, you got to know they got to be over 21 years old. These guys, they're like, we understand you trying to be with a girl who's 8.5, and you're like, what in the world is this kid doing? Why would you want to do something like that? That's not even right.
You're correct, sir. Not even right.
Yeah, so that's what happens. You can't do it. I like Andy Griffith's show too. That comes on.
Oh, the Andy Griffith show.
Night, 8 o'clock
on
TV Land.
Do you like the old ones with like when Don Knotts was on, right?
Who?
No, with Don Knotts, Barney Fife.
Yeah, Barney Fife. He's on there.
Yeah,
yep,
like once Barney
when
leaves,
it's
the
dark,
show goes.
it's got to be in dark colors. Once it comes up with the colors, it's
yeah.
got to be black and white, gray. It's got 3 colors: gray, black, and white.
Yeah, I agree. Once it started to get colored, it wasn't any good. Like
that ain't no good. That ain't no good.
Yeah, but Barney was Who was your favorite person on the show? Was it Barney? I liked the Barney myself.
Yeah, I like Barney and Aunt V. She sure was ugly. They could have probably got a better looking girl for that role. That lady was awful. She's like a white version of the mom from Good Times.
You didn't like Florida? The mom on Good Times, wasn't her name Florida? Wasn't that it?
Yep. She was named after the state. Yep.
Almost.
Yeah, I didn't like her either. She was, oh man, she was ugly. That's about the ugliest lady I ever seen on TV.
Good Times was a good show.
That's the list you should have, is the ugliest girls on TV. Now see, that's the list.
Ed, maybe we should. Ed, you want to come back next week and give your top 11 ugliest girls on TV? You could make your list of top 11.
I don't know if I could name 11 of them, but I could name 3 or 4. And she'd be right there. That's hard to beat right there. It looked like, you know, I heard this on a TV show one time. It looked like somebody put her face in cookie batter and made gorilla cookies. Yep.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
That's what Fred Sanford told Esther one time. I think it was episode 24. I think it was. If you got the DVD set, I think it's episode 24. Yeah, I think it's 24.
Sanford and Son. That was another great show. And do you remember Whitman Mayo, Grady on Sanford and Son?
Yep. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I knew him.
I knew him too.
Did you? Yep.
Yeah.
He used to live in Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
They used
I
to
made a website for him.
No way. Really? He died, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I
he
just
died.
found that out a couple weeks ago. He died a couple years ago there, but he was the official TV spokesperson of LCS Hockey, our website. He was our celebrity spokesperson, and I made a website for him.
Oh my God!
And then, he passed away. Yeah.
Shady Grady. Yep.
Well, why don't we get the Ed to be our celebrity spokesperson now?
Yeah, the Ed. Would you like to be our official celebrity spokesperson?
I ain't no celebrity. I don't got no TV show.
You're famous, Ed. Come on. Everyone knows the Ed, don't they?
No, I don't think. I mean, people in my neighborhood, they say hi to me and stuff like that.
Well, we'll change that.
Know,
We'll make you a
celebrity. Listen to this. Do you know who lives 4 houses down from me in Las Vegas?
I do not.
He's a celebrity. He's on TV. He had hit records and everything.
Huh.
He wear a clock around his neck.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, wow, that's something. Right next to Flavor Flav.
He lives 4 houses down from us in Las Vegas.
Wow.
Does that sound like Flavor Flav?
I don't know. It scared me.
Sorry, the Ed.
No, the Ed, do you ever watch his TV show on VH1 there, the Flavor of Love?
Yeah, I thought that was a bunch of nonsense. Those girls right there, there was only a couple worth giving some money to, and he was trying to give money to a whole bunch.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
I think he succeeded in giving money to them all, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. He might have. He might have done whatever he wanted to do with him.
Well, I hear he's settling down now. He's going to marry the wife or the mother of his baby, and they're going to have a nice little family.
Yeah, they live in Las Vegas.
Oh.
Yep.
Hey, Jerry went to Las Vegas one time, and Jerry, tell the Ed who you met in the restroom at Las Vegas.
I was at the Hard Rock, and it was me and James Brown standing side by side. Don't be jealous.
Really?
Yeah, James Brown.
The Godfather of Soul.
You didn't look down, did you?
I did not. No, we were at the sink. He was combing his hair, and I was washing up.
I was just checking.
But we did a little break dancing. You did some dancing with him? I wanted to, but he seemed busy. That's what I'm saying. How about this Saturday? It's both our birthdays. We'll meet up in Vegas. We'll have steak. We'll bet on the games. We'll have ice cream, and then break dancing. A little bit of break dancing at the end.
You live in Las Vegas?
No, but I'll come out to Vegas. I'm a jet setter.
I can't come this weekend. My son probably ain't going to take me out there.
All right, well, I can come to California. I got freaking 5 miles out the wazoo.
Well, you live in where?
I live in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. You going to walk out here?
I have a skateboard.
Yeah, he's not going to California. Don't worry yet.
Skateboard.
Yeah, Jerry won't make it to California. Don't worry. He'll get lost.
All right. We'll set something up. Maybe next year. We'll plan ahead. But big year in advance planning, and we'll set up some big bash for our 56th, 36th birthday bonanza. It'll be great.
Yeah, because next year I won't be 55.
No,
I'm hoping that everybody this year has a birthday. If they don't, hopefully
they'll
get one next year. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Because everybody needs to have a birthday at least every 2-3 years.
Yeah, I think so.
If you don't get one every couple years, it ain't no fun.
Well, Ed, I wish you the happiest of birthdays, and I can't thank you enough for calling into the show. It really means a lot to us. And like I said, you're welcome to come back anytime you want, talk about whatever you want, and maybe I'll check with you later on in the week. But maybe if you want to come back and do the top 11 ugliest broads on TV or whatever, we can make that happen as well. But it's up to you,
buddy.
I
could probably do it because I'm making a list right now.
Okay.
Top places to use the bathroom when you got to go real bad.
Well, top places. No, give me just a few. Just give me a sampling of what that list would be, because I don't know. What would some of the top places to use the bathroom be?
Well, there's a Jack in the Box around the corner from my house. That place is pretty good because I went in the bathroom, I've been there 3 times. I couldn't make it home. And every time the bathroom was clean. There wasn't no stuff left over from the last person. On the toilet, on the wrapper on the seat, you could put that down. It was clean. It didn't smell like nothing. And I give it 5 rolls.
5 rolls.
Nice.
Is that 5 out of 5?
Yeah, 5 out of 5 rolls.
So, wow.
Yeah, there's a couple. There was a gas station that's probably about 10 miles from my house. It don't even get a half a roll. I went in there, and listen, I went in there, and my stomach was just, because see, I think I must got that irritable syndrome of your bowels. Because every time I eat, I got to hurry up and get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I must be eating just bad stuff or something. I got to change my diet. But I had to go to the bathroom so bad, I told the gas station attendant, I said, give me the key, give me the key. He said, somebody in there. I was, oh, good Lord, I ain't going to make it. I go in there and I bang on the door. I said, hey, man, come on. You got to hurry. I got to go. Hurry. I'm banging on the door. And finally the door cracked open. The man asleep on the toilet, a homeless man. I was like, oh good Lord, he stinks so bad. It was awful. And I had to just hurry up, and I ran behind the store and had to go to the bathroom right there. And then I had to take my T-shirt off and wipe myself.
Oh, no.
Yeah, luckily I had, because I always wear 2 shirts. I always wear an undershirt. I had to take my undershirt off, and I had to discard it. I couldn't take it home with me.
Well, maybe for you coming on the show tonight, we'll send you an official LCS Hockey Radio Show T-shirt and to replace the one you lost.
You guys got shirts?
Yeah, we got shirts. We'll give you a shirt if you want.
Yeah, I like shirts. I always wear them every day.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're not like the Dave. We'll give you a prize, buddy. We'll take care of you.
Oh, you give me prizes, I just lose the game. Somehow the games are rigged like the NBA.
Yes. What do you think about that, Ed? The NBA, they just found out that all their games are just fake. They're all, they're all rigged.
You know
and
what?
they're all
Listen,
phony.
What they got to do is they got to pay these referees like players.
Yeah.
They've got to, because you can't have a guy making, $50,000 watching out for a guy making $50 million. Because why does he care? He's like, me and this guy are both on the same court. Why he get all that money? I don't. I get the same amount of time as him on the TV.
That is true.
They act like these referees don't mean nothing, but those guys are the heart and soul of the game. They got to have the integrity, the common sense of the game together. And if they don't have the common sense of the game, then can't nobody be happy. You can't have robots out there calling the game.
Hey, that'd be pretty cool, though, huh?
And you can't, and it's not in the NBA. I mean, they want you to think the NBA is like a pickup game where people call their own fouls. You can't do that. You can't do it.
I kind of like the idea of robots, though. Like if they could have robots out on the court.
Well, you can't really tell. I don't know what a robot can see or can't see.
That's true.
I ain't never really sat down and talked with one about it. You got to figure out what the best strategy going to be, and you got to give these guys the money because they deserve the money. You can't just get some kid on the bench make $5 million, don't even get no playing time. The ref got to run out there the whole 48 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't seem fair at all.
No, it's not fair. And the referee don't call timeout and say, "Oh, I got to go sit down. I'm tired." The referee run the whole game. And they're old men.
They are old guys.
They should get younger referees.
Well, what about the NFL? Like every referee in the NFL is at least 60.
They got to get rid of those guys too, and they need to have in the NFL. They need to have instant replay on for every play. You just can't have it for specific plays. You know? Yeah, because sometimes they do get a bad holding call. That's not fair that holding ain't reviewable, but pass interference.
Yeah, you might be onto something there, the Ed. Because do you remember the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs against Jacksonville? There's a clear, blatant holding penalty on that fourth down play.
I don't remember the play exactly.
What David Garrard ran for the big long gain on fourth down to seal the game.
Probably was, and they got to let these guys hold a little bit. You got to be able to hold just a little tiny bit. But if you can hold them on the inside of the pads, you can do it. But if you get them on the outside, then that's holding. But they call all that stuff. All these games, just like umpires, everybody don't got the same strike zone. Baseball, the only game where you could have an automatic, like an automated, is that what it's automated?
Yes.
Electronic, digital?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Umpire.
All of the above.
Yeah, because you could just see where that ball goes. It goes right there. You can see it. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know where it is. For umpires, you can get rid of them.
I like that idea.
In the other sports, you can't do that. Hockey, I don't even know. They got referees in hockey?
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
Well, there's 4 of them on the ice, 2 referees, 2 linesmen. And
they draw the lines on the court?
Well, no, other people do that. But we could have used some robot referees in the Stanley Cup Finals. Maybe the Penguins would have won.
I don't know. I don't know if they would ever win against Detroit. I heard Detroit is like super good. They look like the Russians back when the Russians played America. Yeah, that's why I didn't like them.
You don't listen to any of that, Ed. Just know that Detroit is a bunch of punks. That's all they are. A bunch of punks.
Well, Detroit's a real poor town. Ain't nobody there got no money. The richest guy in Detroit make about $30,000 a year. Yeah, ain't got no money there. So don't go there because you won't be able to buy nothing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm welcome in Detroit.
No souvenirs there.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
My ear's getting hot on this phone. I'm going to have to go.
Yeah, you've given us so much time, Ed. Thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate it, buddy.
I'm sorry I didn't hang up quicker.
I'll see you on the message boards. We'll chat it up on there.
Hey, happy birthday, the Ed.
Yeah, happy birthday, Ed. Thank you very much, buddy.
Happy birthday, Larry.
Thank you very much.
What's your name? Was number 19 Michael?
Michael, yes. Michael.
Myers?
No, just Michael Dell. But you can call me Michael Myers.
Michael Bell?
Yes.
B-E-L-L?
D-E-L-L. Like
That's
like
the
a
kind
dog.
Of computer I got. I got a Dell computer.
Yeah, I made it.
Did you? Yeah. Hey, those things, you guys did a good job on those. That thing works good.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and for all the good work you do, and you help people, and you make those good computers. I tell people to buy them now. Tell them I talk to the kid who does them.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, yeah, thanks, buddy.
All right, Dad. I'll talk to you on the message boards.
All right, you guys be good. Don't let nobody talk bad about you or nothing. So you do what you got to do, and if you don't do it, don't do nothing.
All right. Thanks, Ed.
All right.
There he is. The Ed, everyone. Oh, what a treat that was. The Ed. And he talked for like 50 minutes. The Ed. How about that?
He wasn't scared.
What a guy. The Ed. Yeah, you can. The Ed's a regular caller on the Dave Damashek Show, 710 ESPN. You can see links to it all over LCS. It's a great show, best sports talk show out there. So listen to the Ed on there, or you can listen to the Ed right here.
That's right. He was great.
How about the Ed next week? Maybe we'll see if we can work it out. But top 11 ugliest broads on TV. How about that?
Oh, I already got number 1 pegged.
Wait a minute. That's not a Tina Fey joke, is it?
It will be in 7 days.
Oh, come on. That's just terrible. I didn't appreciate the Ed talking about Tina Fey like that either.
Well, was she somewhat retarded?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that. Jim Ivino, are you still there?
Oh.
Jim.
Wake up, Jim.
The Ed. I love the Ed so much. It's great.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about Game 6?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. But I just know, Jim, just you're on notice, buddy. The Ed might take your job. All right, that's all I'm saying.
You think maybe he could take my job?
I need to gain an hour or two back each week.
That's right, Jim.
All right, yeah, I guess now that the Ed is gone, I guess we really do need to talk some Game 6.
All right, let me put the news on.
News on the mark.
All right, Mike Dell, let's get this out of the way right now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Game 6. Oh, wait.
No. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Matt Diggs. Matt Diggs, are you there, buddy?
I'm here.
I appreciate you holding on. You were on hold for a while. I appreciate it.
Well, it was a great, interesting discussion you had with Ed.
Yeah, the Ed. He's a great guy. He doesn't like Detroit too much, though, apparently. All right, Matt, your boys won. Let's hear it. The floor is yours. You can say whatever you want. Detroit Red Wings, they beat the Penguins. Go ahead.
Well, it was the same comment after Game 5. It's a great series, and, it's over, and I'm not surprised at who won, and all the stuff you did on your website, Mike, looks great. It just looks terrific.
Yeah, I put up some Detroit logos. I made 11 of them so far. We got, I think, 4 Steve Yzermans, 2 or 3 Fedorovs, Chris Osgood, a couple Proberts, and a Joey Coaster right now, I think. And
well, let me ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I just don't understand the Chris Osgood. Why would you waste your time with a Chris Osgood logo? Like, I could see Yzerman and Lidstrom and even Probert, but when I saw Osgood, I'm like, he is a closet Wings fan.
I know, but the thing is, like, that was the linchpin of the bet. I told Matt there would be no way the Detroit Red Wings would win the Cup with Chris Osgood in net. I said it will never happen.
And then there was a little sub clause in the bet that he had to do a public apology to Osgood and Hasek. I don't think he quite got to Hasek, but he did such a good job with Osgood. I'm calling it good.
Yeah, thanks, because I totally forgot about the Hasek one. Yeah, I totally. Yeah, how about him retiring? How do you feel about that?
Well, it's time. He was 43 years old. I really think he couldn't see the puck that last game against Nashville.
It looked like it. He was having some trouble there. Yeah, I wanted to find a clip of that Jason Arnott goal, and I couldn't find one on YouTube because I really that's one of my favorite goals ever. Watching Hasek get lit up. But yeah, Hasek retired, and Chris Osgood, he was on the Jim Rome show today. Did you happen to see that?
No, I saw Osgood on the Tonight Show last night.
Yeah, I didn't see that. How did that go?
Lidstrom and Osgood came on just hoisting the cup. There were some Detroit fans in the audience, and they all went up on the stage and jumped up and down and yelled, and it was kind of silly, but it was
Did they
nice.
drop it?
No, they didn't drop the cup on national TV.
That's a shame. But, yeah, I heard Chris Chelios dropped it, right? Is that what happened? He at his restaurant or something? Someone dropped it?
Oh, it was in his restaurant, but I don't know if he was the one who dropped it.
Yeah, probably not. But are there any... what's that?
The cup gets dropped a lot,
Yeah, apparently in Mario Lemieux's swimming pool back in '92, it fell down to the bottom and got beat up pretty good when it hit the bottom of the pool. But I think Phil Bork even repaired it himself. He took the base off and he was looking inside it, and I think he even scratched his name on the
that's the presentation cup, right? So it's there to get abused.
Yeah, let's hope. I really don't know how that all works. But no matter, are there any Detroit Red Wings players you'd like to request logos of? Because I'm sure I'll be making more throughout the summer. But keep in mind, no Chris Chelios and no Kirk Maltby. But everyone else I can make.
Oh, gee whiz. Well, you might
any old school. I like the old school guys. I prefer guys from like the early '90s. Like Ray Shepard maybe. I might make a Ray Shepard logo.
You got the Fedorov photographs look really nice. Those are really good. The young Yzerman looks good.
Yeah, I got a few more Yzerman I'll make too because I like Yzerman. But,
you could.
Yeah, that Lidstrom's from his rookie season, I think. That Lidstrom photo. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a young Lidstrom. You could get Paul Coffey in there, I guess, if you like early '90s.
Yeah, I had a Coffey one ready to go, but I didn't know if I. It hurts me to think of Coffey as a Red Wing though, because I like to think of him as a Penguin or his early days with the Oilers. But
he's an Oiler. I think in people's hearts he's an Oiler, but He did win a Norris Trophy in Detroit.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
I'm shocked by that. Huh. Yeah. I find that hard to believe. Are you sure?
Yes, it's it's easy to look up.
Jim Ivina, look that up. Paul Coffey won a Norris Trophy?
All right. I'll look it up.
I think it was
He was all washed up by the time he made it to Detroit.
Oh no, he was not washed up. He was still a high-flying offensive defenseman, and I think it was '94 he won the Norris.
Wow, I'm shocked by that. You sure he wasn't just nominated? He actually won?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. But I just remember Scotty Bowman playing him in a wing, and when he was in Detroit, you know, that seems kind of weird that they put a Norris Trophy winner on wing.
I don't remember that, but thanks for letting me on the air tonight. I thought I was going to get blocked.
No. Yeah, sorry we went so long with the Ed, but that was a special occasion, you know.
Well, no, the comments of Jerry at the beginning there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I figured you waited so long, you deserve to get on the air.
Yeah,
I guess.
Game 6, were you nervous when Kid Crosby fired that backhander at there at the final seconds and the puck was trickling towards the line there? Were you nervous at all?
I was so pissed off at the no call on Datsuk that I couldn't get nervous. I was yelling at the TV.
So close. It was an exciting ending.
I was yelling at the
TV.
Did you see my last email there, Mike? I was making a lot of comments on what happened in the series. I'm not the only guy out here who thinks Pittsburgh got a boost from the NHL in that finals.
But I'm guessing the other guys all live in Detroit as well. Is that where they all live?
Well, I looked on the CBC blog. You know, they've got a huge blog on the CBC website, and there's a lot of Canadians up there who are saying the same thing.
Yeah, well, Canadians, come on.
Yeah, you know, they're from Canada. They don't know.
Yeah. The Red Wings. What are they going to say about the Red Wings? Oh,
they're old.
I guess they're old. But there was like rumors going around. And I mentioned this months ago on the LCS Hockey Radio Show that I said those filthy Red Wings better not try and make a contract offer to Marc-Andre Fleury. That he's a restricted free agent, because that would just devastate me. And there's rumblings. People are starting to say, well, the Red Wings, they're going to try and sign Fleury. Have you heard anything of that in Detroit?
I think Osgood's got a 3-year contract.
Well, yeah, but come on. You need someone else, you know. Osgood's like 30.
Osgood, they got another kid coming up who's ready to go for Osgood's backup.
Yeah, well, I hope you're right, because I did a little I looked into it a little bit, and I guess the Wings, the salary cap this year was $50.3 million. The Wings already have $42 million committed towards the next season, and they have that doesn't count Dallas Drake, Chelios, Andre Slilia, and Brad Stewart. They're all unrestricted, and you got Filppula is a restricted free agent, and Jimmy Howard is restricted too. But I don't know if they're going to re-sign him or not. But of that $42 million committed, then after next year, Zetterberg becomes unrestricted, and Johan Franzen and Mikael Samuelsson. So I'm pretty sure they're going to want to save money to sign Zetterberg and Franzen. So I really think it's doubtful that they'll go after Fleury. I think the guy they're going to go after, though, is Dan Ellis. Have you heard any Dan Ellis rumors?
No, I haven't heard any rumors. I just recall reading that Osgood got a 3-year, and I don't think would they have Osgood and then try to get another top-notch goalie besides Osgood? Yeah,
because Osgood's only making $1.7 million, so that's not really a lot to commit to your netminder. And so if they Dan Ellis, keep Dan Ellis in mind. I think he's going to end up in Detroit. So just as long as Fleury doesn't go there, I'll be happy. The only other team to really worry about with Fleury would be Ottawa, but I think they got too much money committed to Heatley, Spezza, and Alfredson. I don't think they can swing it either. But
they would, if they could get Ellis, they sure as heck wouldn't consider Fleury. But Ellis is excellent. He's as good as anybody.
You could get Ellis a lot cheaper than Fleury, just because of the pedigree and the age and whatnot. So maybe they'll do that. Jim Ivina, did you find any information?
Yeah, Paul Coffey did indeed win a Norris Trophy.
I am shocked by that. It just seems crazy.
It was during the lockout season.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, that makes sense.
But, I mean, I looked up his numbers during his career in Detroit, and they were pretty good. First full season, he had 77 points in 80 games. Second season, when he won the Norris, 58 points in 45 games. And then his last season, he had 74 points in 76 games. So 14 goals in each one of those seasons. So
yeah, I love the Paul Coffey, but yeah, I couldn't remember him winning a Norris Trophy with them. You know, I was there. You know.
Yeah. So
the lockout season was a little screwy.
Yeah, it wasn't until the next season after he left Detroit when he just started going down.
Hartford, Philly, that season he spent with them. So.
Yeah. Alrighty. All right. So Matt, what else are you looking for in the off season there with Detroit? Any? You think they're going to sign? I heard Brad Stewart. They offered him a contract, but they said that he's going to have to take a pay cut. I think.
Yeah, well, it's an honor to be on the Red Wings. So it's a lot of guys are
really?
playing.
Huh.
Oh, it is. Yes. That's why they got all these guys who are playing below salaries that they could get elsewhere, because just to be on this team.
That's one way of looking at it. Zetterberg, $2.9 million. That's all he makes. So for them, he's going to get a ton of money.
When he gets free agent, he will get a ton of money. If he has another season next year like the last couple, he'll get
like I said, this is his last year, so they're going to have to start working on a contract extension with him this year. So that's why I really don't think they're going to be going out signing too many guys. Although there are rumors that Matt Sundin will sign with Detroit. Have you heard that?
I've not heard that. I think the Red Wings still have their core intact. They got Don Cherry said at the end of Game 6, he said Detroit in 09.
Well,
so
they say
Don Cherry says it, then
whoever wins the cup, they say, "Oh, they're going to repeat." No, no. We'll make another bet right now. A whole year of logos at Detroit. They will not repeat as champions. And no, it's not going to happen. So
I think they got a very good shot at it. It is the toughest trophy in sports to win. I sure as heck wouldn't guarantee it. I wouldn't even say it's better than 50% chance, but I think they got as good a shot as anybody, probably better than anybody. But what do you want to bet?
I told a year full of Detroit logos. Bang. I don't know.
And what can I offer in return?
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't think we have to worry about it because there's no way they're winning. I know I said it before, but there's no way they're winning it again. None. Forget it. Not going to happen.
They're not going to win any games.
I've been so miserable since they won. It's been so depressing. But
why do you guys hate the Red Wings?
Jerry, do you want to take that?
Where to start? I don't even know where I could pinpoint it to. I hate everything about the Red Wings. Do you know how people feel about the Yankees? That's how I feel about the Red Wings.
That explains it. I sent a note to Mike at the beginning of the finals, and I said the top 6 possible hypothetical reasons why Mike Dell hates the Red Wings, and that's my number one reason was the damn Yankees syndrome.
Well, that's not why I hate them.
They're always there. They're always good, but you can't. I say that you don't have validity for this syndrome because the Red Wings are not a money-built team right now. In past years they were. In 2002 they were. Yeah, they went out and bought Brett Hall. They got all these guys, and they won the cup. But the last, since the salary cap, they're staying good because they're just so well run.
Yeah, that's not why I hate them. I hate them because I was a Quebec Nordiques fan growing up, and then a Colorado Avalanche fan. So I was right in the middle of that heated rivalry. And I think the Red Wings are a bunch of. I think Mike Keane said it best. They're a bunch of homers and gutless little weasels, and that's about it. So,
homers? What do you mean homers?
Yeah. Well, they didn't do anything in Colorado. All those big brawls with Colorado, they all happened in Detroit because they wouldn't fight at all when they went to Colorado. They wouldn't do anything. They were little choir boys, and then they go to Detroit and they're all bad and tough, like, oh, let's fight, because they just do it on home ice.
Like you can't win a fight on the road? Come on.
Apparently they couldn't, so they never did. Hey, that's what Mike Keane said. I'm just backing him up. Take it up with Mike Keane.
If you were the size of Chris Osgood, would you fight Patrick Roy?
Yeah, Chris Osgood. I don't even. Oh, I can't even begin to talk about it. It hurts. It still hurts. The wound is still too fresh. It hurts. But Jim Ivino, you little weasel laughing in the background, you picked Detroit in 6 games.
I did.
How do you feel about that? You feel like a big man now that they won in 6 games? Make you feel good?
Well, no. As I prefaced my pick, I said I hope it doesn't come true, but I just as being the ace reporter, I have to be honest and pick who I thought was going to win. So I did.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate that at all.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm also with you on the. It's not the damn Yankee syndrome. It's just the way they win with guys like Maltby and Draper and those guys who aren't. They're not going to fight.
Back in the day.
They stick people. They're going to give you a cheap shots, but they're never going to fight you if you approach them to fight you after they do something cheap to you. They're just going to turtle and go away and all that.
Well, Maltby goes around and draws penalties, and it's like the other team's got to have somebody to take it out on because they can't catch up to all the other guys. So they go and they try
I don't know
to
about
scrum with Maltby, and Maltby, he does a couple things that I would say are a little bit undesirable from an honor standpoint, but Draper, why do you guys? How can you not like Draper? Jeez, what a high energy player.
We got to talk. We got another guest coming up. I think we're gonna have to move along, but he was at the. He's got a good Chris Draper story to tell. So we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, Matt, I think we got to move on. But if you have any suggestions of any Detroit Red Wings you'd like to see in logos, just email them over. And
yeah, I'll do that. Do you want to go before the '90s? Of course, there's lots of guys who could go up there.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think because I get most of the pictures from old hockey cards. And so like 90, 91, 92, 93 in that area, 94 are pretty much where all my hockey cards are from, so I can scan them in. But there really weren't too many good Red Wings back then, But
how about Pat Falloon? Did he play for the Red Wings ever?
No.
Because I love Pat Falloon.
I did not know that.
Yes.
But you got Tim Chevelday. Now, Tim Chevelday's still alive, right? He didn't die.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Steve Chason passed away, though, right? Steve Chason.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah.
But not Chevelday. Yeah, because I don't know. Something happened with Chevelday. I have it in my head, and then something happened.
Looking it up.
Right.
Well, whatever happened, remember, wasn't that Konstantinov that got into the car accident? Was that his last name?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
whatever, like, how's that guy doing? I've never heard. Like,
he was very seriously injured. He comes to Red Wing games sometimes, and you see him in there. He might be able to walk with sticks or something. He can't work. He can't obviously play hockey. So he was really badly injured in the accident.
Right.
Would you like a Konstantinov?
Konstantinov, yeah, he was in the final nominations for Norris Trophy. That's how good he was.
He was real good. Like, I hate to admit it, but yeah, because he was real good.
He was a jabbing stick cheap shotter. He would impale people. That was his nickname.
He was kind of like he was like a more skilled, better skating Ulf Samuelsson. Like not, like just that kind of defenseman. And he could move the puck better and skate better. And but he was that nasty and that big of a hitter. And
he was
unfortunate.
He was in the Russian Five. He was an excellent puck player. So.
Yeah, that was pretty cool when they had the Russian Five. What am I saying? I hate the Red Wings. All right, anyway. All right, Matt.
Hey, thanks
for calling in.
Now they're the Russian 19, so just deal with it.
They're more like the Swedish 19, but all right. Thank you very much, Matt, for calling in, and congratulations on your filthy Red Wings. And
yeah, well, you did it. It was beautiful. You got the background of Detroit there, and you got the Red Wing players, and now it's like you guys are based in Detroit, so it's really fitting.
It hurts.
Yeah, well,
okay.
Mike, you got to tell me which one of the. Oh, that's right. You just kind of said that you were an Avalanche fan. Yeah, I guess that kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you have lost all ability to think rationally when it comes to Red Wings.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. Well, have a good night, guys. Thanks, and I'll keep listening to the show because it's been a good show so far.
Oh, well, thank you. It's all the Ed. Hey, thanks, Matt. Thanks for calling, buddy. And we'll make up some more logos for you.
Yeah, I'll come up with a couple ideas and send them over. Have a good night, guys.
Okay. Thanks. All right. There he is, Matt Diggs. He Red Wing fan, LCS reader. He won a bet with me, so now I got to run Detroit Red Wing logos on LCS all summer long.
Well, I think we got Michigan Frank, I think, on the line. I'm having big issues with the switchboard, so I just had to get him in because the switchboard keeps going out on me. So, okay. Michigan Frank, are you on the line?
Yes, sir. I am here.
Hey, it's Michigan Frank Hansel. Frank, sorry for making you wait, buddy. We got pushed back a little bit. You know the Ed, right, Frank? The Ed? The Ed? Yeah, the Ed called in, and he was great. He talked for like an hour. It was awesome. So, and then we got a little pushback. But, hey, Jerry, I think I have a theme song for Frank. Do you see it there? Can we play it?
I don't. What's it called? Michigan Frank?
Frank. It's called Frank.
Ah, okay, yeah. How come me and Jim don't have a theme song?
Yeah. Well, I'm working on one for Jim. Next week we'll have Jim's.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Frank theme, world premiere. Only on the LCS.
Well, it's really nothing famous. It's just I just ripped off a song. I didn't do anything to it. All right, again.
All right.
Any second now. It's just going to start playing.
Here we go. It's going to play. I swear to you.
Magic.
This switchboard is killing me tonight.
All right. Well, don't worry about it. Oh, here we go.
just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train away to Bill. Don't stop believing.
There it is. Michigan Frank's theme song. Don't stop believing.
We got questions right off the bat. Why Journey? Why 17 minutes of Journey? I don't understand. What's the significance with that song?
Let me clear something up, because there's been a lot of talk that I'm a Detroit Red Wings fan because of my nickname, Michigan Frank. And I did predict the Red Wings in 6. I did. I did party with the Red Wings fans after they won the cup.
What?
All right, I did party with them. I may have kissed Chris Chelios. I may have. All right? And I was born and raised in South Detroit.
Oh, my God. So you are from Detroit?
No, he's not.
No.
I can't. You are my mortal enemy right now. The University of Michigan, partying with Chris Chelios. Ugh.
I did go to that game, the final game, as a Penguins fan. I just got caught up in the madness. I just got
You're a turncoat.
Michigan Frank Hansel was at Game 6 at the Igloo, and now Frank, you were sitting. Well, first of all, we should start by you were watching Game 5 over here at my house, or I'm sorry, the offices of LCS Hockey. And as soon as they won, you got on the computer and you're like, oh, where can I get tickets? When can I get tickets? And then the next day, you went out to the local Giant Eagle and you stood in line to get and tell people what happened.
I won a lottery and I got tickets.
Yes, he won a lottery.
Yes.
Isn't that exciting?
Yes.
Jim, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Yeah. I can feel it.
Giant Eagle.
I went.
Yeah, so he got tickets. Now, the tickets were $140 each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, $140 each. That's steep, and it's Section F, the very top section of the Igloo, the highest you can go. And but you said they were good seats, right?
Yeah, they were kind of overhanging on the ice and almost like straight up from the goal. Yeah.
Yeah, I never sat in Section F.
From the ice.
Yeah, we sat in Section E before, but never F. But you were right behind the net where Marc-Andre Fleury sat on the puck and squirted it in to his own net.
Yes, I saw
right
it.
there.
Yeah. I was right there.
Now, when the puck was behind Fleury, were you trying to alert him in any way? Were you saying, hey, Flower, look out behind you, anything like that?
No, I didn't say anything, no.
Yeah. Now, since you didn't say anything, do you somehow feel responsible for the loss?
Partially.
Yeah.
Partially.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of look at it more positively. As instead of saying a loss, I say I was responsible for the win. You know.
No. No. Screw the Red Wings. We hate the Red Wings. All right, but Frank, you took some pictures there for us. We ran them on LCS, lcshockey.com. You can go see the pictures, and you got a lot of good shots. Of course, you got one of Maltby lifting the cup. I didn't appreciate. And you got two of that Old Man River Chris Chelios carrying the cup. I didn't appreciate that.
Yeah. That's when I was among the Red Wings fans. And did you post the picture of Chris Draper?
Yeah. Tell them the Chris Draper story.
Well, they hadn't taken the team photo with the cup. They were still skating around with the cup, and Chris Draper came over to where we were standing, and he was kind of waving to somebody to come on the ice, and there were some of the NHL folks there standing in front of him, and they said no, and he started getting pissed off, and we realized that he just wanted his kids on the ice to come join him at that moment, and they wouldn't let him. So that's what the picture. That's why he's all pissed off, because he wants his kids on the ice with him at that point.
Now, did he eventually get the kids on the ice?
Yeah, after they had the team photo and then all the press came on the ice, then the family was allowed with them as well.
Yeah. Don, did his kids look like monkeys at all too, or just him?
Yes, they were part monkey.
Yeah. Now, you also got a picture of Henrik Zetterberg kissing a broad.
Yeah.
Apparently that's his girlfriend. What's her name? Emma
Anderson.
Yeah. Apparently she's a Swedish singing sensation and a model or something.
Same with me.
Were you impressed with the Emma Anderson?
She was voluptuous.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say she was the most attractive woman in the world, but she was doable, Mike. She was doable.
I looked her up today, Mike Dell.
Uh-huh.
I Googled her up, and I would definitely take a run at that. I don't care about the Zetterberg taint or not. She kind of looks like that Russian girl on the Sopranos.
So, in the Ed's words, you'd pay your money for her?
Yeah, I'd give her probably 3-4 paychecks.
Wow, all right.
Yeah, definitely.
Emma Anderson.
Or 5 rolls, one or the other.
What other interesting stories from Game 6 can you share, Frank? Anything else you'd like to tell us about?
The cup was really shiny.
Yeah, I picked up on that too.
Yeah, it was really shiny. There weren't many Red Wings fans. I thought there'd be more there. I mean, after they won the cup, they all kind of huddled together around one end of the ice, and there were about 150 Red Wings fans down there. That was about it. And you would think there'd be more because Detroit's only 4 hours away from Pittsburgh. But
yeah,
that was it.
But it's just they're a bunch of homers. Just like Mike Keane said, they're a bunch of homers. They don't go on the road,
Yeah.
But, now, Frank, you didn't really party with the Red Wing fans, did you?
No, I just took pictures. I didn't enjoy it. No.
I should hope not. When you kissed
liked it a
Chelios,
little bit.
When you kissed Chelios, you didn't grab his ass too, did you?
No, I didn't grab his ass.
Okay.
Was it just like a little peck on the cheek, or was it, all out?
It was pretty passionate. It was pretty passionate. Yeah. He's a good
Did he taste like Polygrip?
Yeah. Did his wooden teeth fall out, or?
He tasted like cotton candy.
And were there originals?
Really rough cotton candy.
Interesting. Now, what else about Game 6 then, Frank? You enjoyed it, right? It was a great experience. You thought it was really exciting, and you liked being there?
Yeah, it was an amazing game. The crowd died down, in the second period and the first half of the third, but towards the end, everybody picked it up, and there was a feeling towards the end that the Penguins were actually going to tie the game up. Everybody was. And actually, some people did start to leave before the Penguins scored their second goal. But
unbelievable! Why would you leave?
Yeah, that was a shame.
Jerks.
Now, Frank, you did not sell your tickets. So was there like a certain threshold that you said, all right, the price has to go this much before you sell your tickets?
I'd say about 800.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put his tickets up for sale on like Ticketmaster or something. And what was the original price you put them for? Like $10,000 or something.
Yeah. And they did not sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those 2 seats in Section F didn't go for $10,000, but that was a shame. Now, Frank, did you see any famous people there?
I saw Barry Melrose. Does he count?
Sure. Yeah.
Steve Levy.
Wow, there you go. How about that?
Yeah, they were hanging out together.
Didn't you say people were heckling Barry Melrose? They were like yelling at him or something?
Yeah, there was a few Red Wings fans that were yelling at him and just calling him a wash-up and just swearing at him for no reason.
You didn't see Barry Melrose buy a hot dog, did you?
No, I didn't. He was on the ice.
Okay. Because, I once saw him buy a hot dog in Hartford. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. Jerry, have I ever told that story?
I don't think.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us?
Jim, you were there, right? We saw Barry Melrose buy a hot dog on the street. He had it his way right away, right?
His way right away, yeah.
It was great. Yeah, so that's about it. That's the end of the story, really. But it was a great story. I had another question to ask you. Oh, yeah, famous people, because the NHL sent me an email, like, they send me things when, like, they have pictures or something we can use. And they had, like, celebrities at Game 5 in Detroit. And the celebrities they had pictured were Kid Rock.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
Yeah, and I think just looking at the picture, I got hepatitis. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Then number 2, the big second star there was the lead singer from Nickelback.
Whoa, Chad Kroeger?
Wow, you know his name. Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, I had no.
Wow.
He's very good.
He has very
good.
pretty hair.
And then maybe I forgot to run the pictures because, I'm very busy. But maybe I'll put those pictures up. And then also the drummer from the Red Hot Chili Peppers was there as well.
Will Ferrell?
Yes. That guy looks exactly like Will Ferrell. And
the drummer.
Yeah, they were the big celebrities. They were the big celebrities there at the Game 5. So
I noticed that. Well, I saw
ahead.
Kid Rock was all pumped up that they didn't cut off beer sales during the overtimes. So you said that was a good thing about how long that game was.
Yeah, because I'm sure he's never had a beer in his life. So
I don't think he's a stranger to it.
Yeah, but I was wondering but Frank, you didn't see any Kid Rock sightings in Pittsburgh or no one else?
No, I didn't see any celebrities, at the arena or even afterwards down there. Nope.
That's a shame. All right, well, that was a great Game 6 report, Frank. I really appreciate it, buddy. But you enjoyed seeing them bring the cup out. You thought it was really magical, right?
Yeah, just as a sports fan, I guess it was nice, just to witness that. I mean, but it was, bittersweet.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like talking about it,
No, I don't. Can we? Yeah, let's just move on. Screw it.
Yeah, let's move on.
Next
Frank,
year's
you're going to hang around, right, Frank? We'll do the top 11 maybe real quick, but we got to get to the movie reviews. I think that's what everyone wants to hear, right?
Yeah, you want to get into that?
Yeah, let's do the movie reviews.
I forgot. We only got 33 minutes to go, and we got a lot of stuff to go over still.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That damn Ed and his ramblings. All right, here we go.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a gin. Let's all go to the lobby.
LCS Hockey, talking movies.
All right, there it is. We got 2 big movie reviews this week. Jerry saw Iron Man, and I saw Indiana Jones and the Space Monkeys. Now, Frank, you feel free to just jump in with any comments. Jim, just jump in whenever you need to say something. But, Jerry, why don't you start with the Iron Man review?
All right, Iron Man. I like it. Not only do I like it, I love it. It was pretty good. I mean, I went into it with low expectations because I was never a big Iron Man fan. We've talked about this on the show. I always thought he was corny and lame. But, I don't know how true to the comic the movie is, but just based on the movie, I like it. It was a good story, interesting, not your same, metamorphosis into superhero that you typically get with the main character. Robert Downey plays, he's like this smart-assy weapons manufacturer, a drunk, and, he kind of gets captured by Afghani terrorists, and they want him to build this big missile, and he ends up building, the Iron Man suit in the cave. That part of the movie's a little unbelievable. But, so he ends up breaking out, and he's, the big billionaire, so he can build, like, a real good suit, so then he just develops into Iron Man, and he goes back and, tries to take out these terrorists. But, you're a fan of the comic, right, Mike Dell?
I used to read it when I was younger, a little bit.
Now, in the movie, he fights somebody named Iron Mongrel, which was basically, when he was captured by the terrorists and whatnot, the suit he made to get out, Jeff Daniels goes back and finds it, like, all buried in the sand out in the desert, and, reconstructs it, and he becomes Iron Mongrel, which is just like a bigger version of Iron Man.
Okay.
I thought it was kind of lame, like, for a main villain. Like, wow.
Yeah, see, I really couldn't name, like, Iron Man's main villains.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the problem. Every hero needs a definable villain, but...
Didn't he always fight, like, everyone else's villains? Like,
kind of.
Yeah.
He was with the Avengers, so he kind of, like, crossed crossed over a lot to fight other dudes. But yeah, like if you said who's the one Iron Man villain, I really got nothing. I don't know. Can't come up with anything.
Yeah,
Frank,
I don't know either.
Frank, did you ever read the Iron Man?
No, I didn't. I never even heard of it until the movie came out. I make a comment about I'd like to make a comment about the movie.
Okay.
Cause something bothers me about it. It's Robert Downey Jr. He's irritating to me now for some reason.
Really?
It's kind of like, oh look, I'm a great actor, and I used to be on heroin, and I broke into some girl's house and I slept in her bed and blah blah blah. But I don't do that anymore. I'm perfectly sober and I have kids, but I'm still a great actor, and you should watch my movie. Yeah, whatever.
So you don't like the fact that he got his life in order and he's living a productive career and he's a
no,
member of society.
He's kind of cocky about it. Yeah, there's something off-putting about him. I don't like him.
You would much rather he'd still be in a heroin stupor, and then
I could accept him more if he was still on heroin and still acting, and it's better that way.
You could just rent Less Than Zero. I mean, that's pretty much him in his life story there. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but that's a great Robert Downey movie. I like Robert Downey.
Yeah, I was trying to think, like, what's the Robert Downey? I like the guy, yet I'm trying to think, like, what movie have I ever seen him in and I liked him in, and I really couldn't come up with anything. For some reason, I seem to like
Wonder Boys. He was all right in Wonder Boys.
He was in Wonder Boys?
Yeah.
I don't even remember him in Wonder Boys.
Yeah, he doesn't have a real big part in it, but he had a good part in there, and like I said, Less Than Zero is a good movie, and
Weird Science.
Johnny Be Good. Yeah,
Weird
Science. Yep.
That was a beauty.
I like the Robert Downey, and as a matter of fact, when I went to see Iron Man on Saturday, I was torn. I didn't know Iron Man and Indiana Jones were both starting about the same time. I didn't know which one to go see, and I was like, well, Rotten Tomatoes was higher on the Iron Man, but when it came down to it, I figured I like Robert Downey Jr. a little bit more than Harrison Ford, so I'm going to go with the Iron Man.
Oh, and you went to the movies by yourself.
Yeah, I went alone.
Now, Jim, have you ever gone to a movie by yourself?
I don't believe I ever have.
Yeah, I tell you what, Frank, ever go to the movies by yourself?
Yes, I have.
I've gone once. I saw Kill Bill by myself, and I enjoy it. It's it's a whole different experience when you're by yourself, don't you find?
Yeah, I agree. You're actually like kind of keyed in on the movie a little bit more, and no, at the same time, I'm not going to see, Transformers 2 opening weekend on a Friday night alone. I mean, this is always like, the movie's been out a couple weeks. It's, first showing 11:30 on a Friday afternoon, Saturday afternoon if I'm off, whatever. But I like going because I went to see Transformers last year by myself as well. It was July 4th, and I got up, and Nick wasn't into it, and it was like a 10:30 show, and I'm like, screw it, I'll go see Transformers at 10:30. Boom, that's how I spent the 4th of July last year. I'm very exciting.
Isn't that a big movie-going day, though, or wasn't it like a lot of people?
Yeah. No, there wasn't actually too many. I figured at 10:30 I was safe. We were only about half capacity, I would say. When I went to see Iron Man, there were just 3 people in the theater besides me.
Nice. That's the best when there's no one else there,
Yeah.
It's almost like you're at home,
It was. That's what it felt like. When I walked in, there was like a lady and a guy there, probably in their 50s or whatever, and she said, you're going to have to keep it down or you're going to piss everybody off. Just make a little comedy,
Yeah, I like to see that.
People they welcome me home.
All right, now, Jerry, I don't want you to give away the ending or anything, but...
he goes and, kills the bad guys, and the other Iron Mongrel, he kills him too, and just like you'd think it would end.
Hey, I hear tell, is Captain America's shield in Iron Man?
I didn't notice it.
I thought someone said, or am I thinking of the Hulk? Or is it in the Hulk? I don't know.
It might be the Hulk. I don't know.
Doesn't Sam Jackson have a cameo as Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I heard something about that, because they make reference to S.H.I.E.L.D. in the movie. It's not Samuel L. Jackson, it's a white dude, but I think after the credits rolled, there was something with Samuel L. Jackson, but I didn't stick around for it.
I'm pretty sure he's Nick Fury, actually. So.
Yeah, I heard that as well, yeah. But all in all, I'd give the movie a 9, solid 9.
9,
It was better than Spider-Man 3, but not better than Spider-Man 2. It was better than X-Men 3, but not better than X-Men 2.
Yeah, they're like the 2 defining superhero movies, Spider-Man 2 and X-Men 2, right? Yeah, okay.
And Batman Begins.
Oh yeah, that was real good too.
That was real good.
All right, now Jim Ivino, are you going to go see the Iron Man?
I might have to now if Jerry says he likes it.
Yeah. Frank, Iron Kid, are you going to go see the Iron Kid, or what did the Ed call it? Iron Guy? Or something?
The Iron Guy. I'm not going to see Iron Kid. No, I will not.
All right. I went. The wife and I, we went and saw Indiana Jones and the Space Monkeys, and it's not so good. None of you guys have seen the Indiana Jones, right?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Tell us all about it, Mike, though.
Yeah, save your money. It's awful. It's now I love the Indiana Jones movies. Raiders of the Lost Ark is great. Temple of Doom was even better. Oh, I love Temple of Doom. That's like the coolest movie ever. And then Last Crusade was good until the ending. The ending was real lame. But this one here, just terrible. The opening like 15 minutes are laughable. They're so bad.
Oh no.
Like the dialogue is so you can just tell it's a George Lucas movie because the dialogue is so awful. And for some reason Spielberg and Lucas, they have an obsession with prairie dogs for some reason. And there's literally like 12 prairie dogs in the first 15 minutes of this movie, like in 3 different scenes, and it's really awkward. It gets to be like, why is there another prairie dog in this movie? You know, it's like just bizarre. It's kind of like the groundhog in Caddyshack. You know what I mean? Like it's just weird, and I don't know.
So
and
it's cheaper than hiring real actors. So, you know.
I guess, but it's just weird. It's just you have to see it to understand. And then, but the dialogue is just so terrible. It's painful to listen to. Harrison Ford just seems completely disinterested. You know, he just feels like well, of course he is like 62 years old or whatever, so I can't blame him. But it's not even like he's acting. It's like he doesn't even want to be there. He just put a little costume on. You know how I say hockey players, they get so old, it's just like a dude in a hockey costume. Well,
yeah.
no, this is just a dude in an Indiana Jones costume. You don't think it's Indiana Jones, you know. And then at the beginning, he survives a nuclear blast by climbing by climbing into a refrigerator that's lead lined. And like the refrigerator goes flying through the air, like, and he's bouncing all over these heels and stuff, and then the door opens and he just walks out. Okay, yeah, that's believable. And, I don't know, it's just terrible. And then the only good thing is like Karen Allen comes back, so it was good seeing her again. You know, the original broad in Raiders. She does a good job, but like a lot of the action sequences are just ridiculous. Like there's this one scene, it could literally be the dumbest scene ever in the history of movies. Shia LaBeouf, that guy, he gets shot up into some trees, and he lands on like a vine, and he starts swinging through the jungle like a monkey.
Oh, man.
It is so dumb. It is unbelievably stupid. It's hard to put into words just how stupid it is. And there's all these like CGI monkeys attacking the Russians then, and then the bad guys, and it's like it looks like something out of Jumanji apparently, and except what the wife said. But yeah, I just don't know. It was just a terrible movie, and it's about retrieving a skull of a space monkey, like a crystal skull, and it's like the skull of a space monkey, and they have to bring it back and put it back into the tomb of the space monkeys, because like 13 space monkeys came down, and then they have like crystal skeletons, and they got the crystal skull, and they got to take it and put it back to its resting place. And it's just weird. Like, I don't know. I like Space Monkeys and all, but mixing them with Indiana Jones just doesn't really work. I don't know. And, so don't go see this movie. It's terrible.
Do you want to give away the ending?
Yeah, I don't want to give away the ending or anything, but Indiana Jones, they get the Space Monkey skull back. The Space Monkeys, it's a big spaceship. They fly back. They leave. The Russian broad dies. Kate Blanchett, she dies. And once again, I don't want to give away the ending or anything, but he marries Marion in the end. Okay.
Ooh. Now, is that Shia LaBeouf, is that his kid?
Yes, he's the kid of Indy and Marion.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm glad I went to see Iron Man.
And at the end, when Indy and Marion are leaving the church, Shia gets his little hat, his Indiana Jones hat, and he's about to put it on his head. And Harrison Ford takes it and puts it back on his head and says, "Not yet," or something, you know.
Ooh.
So I guess they're like paving the way for an Indiana Jones 5 when Harrison Ford's like 80.
You better hurry up.
Yeah, but it's just terrible. I give it a 3 out of 10, and that's generous.
Wow, 3.
Yeah, don't go see this movie. It is awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
3 out of 10. That is bad. Hey, did you hear
Yep.
Paul Newman has cancer?
I thought I heard that. Yeah, lung cancer. Is that right?
Yeah, and then they said it wasn't lung cancer. Now a friend of his is saying it's cancer of some sort, and they're not specifying what kind. I don't want to hear that about Paul Newman.
Yeah, he's our favorite actor, right?
Yes.
Great guy. All right, Frank, Michigan Frank, have you seen any movies you'd like to review?
I did see a movie recently. It was an adult movie. That was the category. Would you like to know the title?
Yes.
It was called Ass Pounders #7.
Oh, see, I missed the first 6. I'm going to be lost.
Yeah, you need to catch up.
Huh.
I'll help you. I give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of
All right.
10. Do you want to give away the ending?
Cum shot.
All right, then.
I don't know if we can say that on the radio.
Sure we can. Jim, have you seen any movies?
I can't top that. No.
Well, you don't have to top it. Nobody can top it.
I was close to going to go see The Incredible Hulk, the sneak preview on Monday.
Oh, yeah. What happened there?
Yeah, I didn't get out of work in time, so, you know.
So you like wasted the tickets?
No, it was free. Yeah, it's free. It's like you get like tickets, but they're not really tickets, and like the first I don't know, 100 people or whatever they got who show up with these tickets get to go in, and so if you don't get there early for a movie like that, you're not going to get in. So.
Yeah.
Well, I heard some people saying the Hulk was good, and then I looked on Rotten Tomatoes the other day, and I think it was like 40% or something, or 50%.
Really? That bad already?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was just a couple of reviews or something.
You know what? I just can't buy into the Hulk that everything shreds off of him, including his leather shoes that explode, but his pants never rip.
Isn't that kind of embarrassing?
Yeah.
Like if you're the Hulk and everything, you lose all your clothes except nothing breaks in the crotch region. Like, wouldn't you be mad? I'm the Hulk.
Yeah.
Like if I want one part of my clothes to fall off, that's where you want it. I mean, yeah, that's right. I'm the Hulk.
I'm checking Rotten Tomatoes right now. The Incredible Hulk is at a 75.
Oh, so it climbed up a lot. Oh,
yeah, there's only 24 reviews in, but.
What's Indiana Jones at? It's in Indiana Jones is still 70s, right? Something.
Yeah, I think it was at 77. Yeah, 77.
I'm shocked at that because this is a terrible movie. Do not go see Indiana Jones.
You know what comes out this weekend? The Happening. Ooh.
Yeah,
that's getting bad reviews.
You know what comes out? Oh, really? I didn't hear any. June 20th. Get smart. I'm all ready to go.
Are you taking the
Jerry,
wife?
Jerry, we're going to wait in line, right? We're going to all go see it.
No. Hey, Michigan Frank, you want to go see Get Smart with Mike Dell?
Maybe.
All right, good.
Well, as he doesn't do what he did last time to me, last time I went to a movie. I didn't appreciate that.
Maybe I should get the Ed to go to Get Smart with me. I think that'd be right up his alley.
Yeah.
Me and the Ed.
He might want to go.
All right, well, should we tear through the top 11 real quick?
Can we? Yeah, we can just blast through it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a category Michigan Frank Hansel requested. You wanted top 11 cartoon characters, right, Frank?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go. Hit the music, Jer.
And here we go.
The numbers all go to 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
LCS Hockey's top 11.
11!
Yeah, top 11 cartoon characters. Now, Frank, why did you choose this category?
I like cartoons. They relax me. Make me happy.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Good enough for me.
All right.
All right, Jer. Any honorable mentions you'd like to
No.
share?
No,
okay. Jerry's not happy about this category. He's not enthused about this at all.
No, this list is lame. So coming in at number 11, when I was a kid, I was a big fan. Rick Hunter from the cartoon Robotech.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
if you remember Robotech, like they had 3 different series. They kind of progressed, but whatever. But Rick Hunter was like the main character in the first series of cartoons that they had, and he was a pilot, and he was like the main character, real cool kind of guy. I always liked that dude, Rick Hunter.
All I remember about Robotech was that the missiles never went in a straight line. You know, they're always like zooming around in circles.
That's
and
right.
A little crazy. Now, Frank, Jim, anybody have anything to say about Jimmy Hunter? What was the guy's name?
Rick.
I've never seen that. I don't even know what Robotech is.
Really?
Yeah.
Michigan Frank, you got to know what Robotech is.
I'd never heard of them. I feel like, wow. Are you being a little passive aggressive by just doing these esoteric ones that nobody knows?
Yeah. Wow, I guess. I'm really into the anime, I suppose.
All right, well, I'm going to get a little highfalutin here, too, with my number 11, the Apache Chief. Apache Chief from the Justice League of America. Apache Chief, he was great. He was only in like 2 or 3 episodes, you know, he's like always, they never let him do anything, you know, like, hey, Apache Chief, someone's robbing a convenience store, how about you take care of that, buddy? He goes down and, you know, but the Apache Chief is great. He could grow really big, he could call on the spirit of the Great Bear, and he'd grow really big. Anybody at all?
And, I remember him. That kind of sounds familiar. That's the spirit of the Great Bear kind of sounds familiar.
Yeah, and then he'd say, Enyuk Chuck. That was his big cat. Enyuk Chuck. Yeah. And he'd grow real big.
Yeah.
And Apache Chief.
All right.
I love them.
Number 10, Mike Dell. I got Michelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Michelangelo.
We talked about the Turtles already. That was my favorite. He had the nunchucks and Michelangelo, number 10.
All right, we're just moving through these. Number 10, Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong Kong Phooey. I forgot about that.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, Scatman Crothers was his voice.
Ah, really?
Janitor. Yeah, he was like a janitor at the police station, but then whenever there was trouble, he became Hong Kong Phooey. Yeah, that's great. Loved it.
Huh.
All right, number 9.
Number 9, I got Putty playing the Tick.
Patrick Warburton.
Yes.
The Tick. Yeah. But wait a minute. He did the voice of the cartoon Tick?
Yeah.
He did the live-action Tick.
Wasn't that a cartoon?
Yeah, it was both, but he was wasn't he live-action Tick? I'm so confused right now.
I don't know. I thought he was like computer-generated, no?
There was a cartoon, but...
The Tick was voiced by Townsend Coleman.
Wow, look at Jim on the IMDb. Wow, look at
that. All right. Well, I must be thinking of... I thought Putty's was a cartoon.
No, he was live action.
All right. Well, whatever. I really put some time into this list.
All right. Really but the Tick was a cartoon, so that counts.
All right. We'll put the Tick in.
Frank, did you like the Tick?
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, Jerry, you're too esoteric for Frank.
For a guy who loves cartoons.
All right. Number 9 on my list, Tennessee Tuxedo.
Oh.
Yeah, and his buddy Chumley, the Walrus Chumley, remember? And the voiced by, of course, by Don Adams, who also gets smart, Maxwell Smart. Tennessee Tuxedo. Frank, Tennessee Tuxedo. Anything?
Got nothing.
Tennessee Tuxedo is great. My favorite was when they had a band. They formed a band like the Beatles. Because they were always just trying to get out of the zoo. That was pretty much their thing. They wanted to escape the zoo. And they had a band and they sang a song. And I won't sing it right now because, I don't want to torment everyone. But, hell, I'll just sing it. Abracadabra, change, arrange, every. If I could be an animal, which one would I be? And then they'd say different animals. And they're like, a monkey, yes. That's what I would be, because then I could swing from my tail and still have my hands free. Isn't that great?
Come on. That is classic.
Good thing they had a song. They had a song for every animal.
Good thing you threw that into the memory bank. No doubt.
Number 8, Jared.
I got Tennessee Tuxedo.
Oh, really? How about that? Want me to sing another song?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, might as well.
Abracadabra, change, arrange, if I could be an animal, which one would I be? A elephant, yes. An elephant, yes. That's what I would be. Then everywhere that I would go, I'd have my trunk with me. You love it, right?
Nice.
All right. My number 8, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they were really good, but they only followed at 8. Bullwinkle's a great comedy. It's a great cartoon show. It's like years out of its time. But they followed at 8. They would be higher, but David Coulier, really? Every time I think of Bullwinkle, I think of Dave Coulier, because he always did that lame imitation. And
right.
Then Dave Coulier always wears Red Wings jerseys as well.
Yeah.
So that hurts him. That's a taint. So it knocks him down to 8. But,
wow, if I had to make a list of worst cartoons ever, Rocky and Bullwinkle would definitely be on it. I hated Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, I loved Rocky and Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle went to his college. What's the matter, you? Come on, that's awesome.
Oh my God. All right.
All right.
Number 7, I got Beavis.
Ah, Beavis.
I like Beavis. Yeah, when he did Cornholio.
Yeah, Cornholio. I know Frank remembers Cornholio, right, Frank?
Oh yeah.
I need teepee for my bunghole?
Yes.
Bunghole.
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead. That was something there. All right, my number 7, Top Cat. Anybody
What is
remember
it?
Top Cat?
Top Cat?
Yeah.
No, what is that?
You don't, no one, Frank, Top Cat. Come on.
No.
Jim.
I'm looking at him. I recognize him, but I don't.
Yeah, it's basically a ripoff of the Phil Silver Show. And
Wait a minute,
Top Cat would
this
be
thing
like
ran from like 1961 to 1962. How did you see this?
Yeah, I'm a very old man. No, they used to show it in the afternoons all the time when I was a kid. And they'd hang out in the alley, like Top Cat and his cat buddies. And there's a police officer named Officer Dibble, and he would try and kick the cats out of the town all the time. He wanted to get them out of the alley. And they were always trying to come up with get-rich-quick schemes and stuff. It was great. He was like a real fast talker, con man, Top Cat. Nobody?
No, I don't. I'm looking at Top Cat, and I still don't know who this is.
That's a shame.
He looks like Heathcliff.
No, he's much cooler. He's yellow, first of all. So really
Well, yeah, but I mean, he just looks like that back alley cat ruffian. He's got the Frank Sinatra hat and a vest.
Yeah, he's a player, and yeah, don't mess with that Top Cat. He's cool.
Huh.
All right. Everyone, check out Top Cat. I'm sure it's on YouTube or something. It's good stuff. All right. Number 6, Jer.
It must be a Homer Simpson because the picture just said dope. I got Homer Simpson at number 6.
Yeah, I don't have any Simpsons characters on my list. If I was going to go with the Simpsons character, though, I'd probably go with Ralph Wiggum.
Yeah, Ralphie.
Yeah.
What about the dungeon D&D guy?
The comic book
Yeah.
store
Comic
guy?
book? Yeah.
That comic book store?
Yeah, that guy's really funny, too. And, yeah, Homer. Yeah, Homer was awesome, and then they just made him so stupid. He's unwatchable, you know. Like,
My favorite one is the episode where they think he's molesting the babysitter because she had the gummy Venus de Milo stuck to her.
Yeah, that is real funny. Sweet can.
Yes, that's probably my favorite.
I like when he goes to Krusty Clown College.
That's a good one too. He's got to ride that little tricycle and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, my number 6, Underdog. Underdog.
That's good, but the Jason Lee movie hurts the credibility a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but I tried to pretend that didn't happen. But Underdog was always great, because the thing about Underdog is basically he was just a speedhead. You know, he's like a pill popper and freak. Like, he'd always hold, in the secret compartment of his ring, I feel, with an Underdog super energy pill, you know? And then you take the pill and you get all super strong. So, basically, it's an advertisement for steroids and illegal narcotics.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's not even the clear.
Nope. It's the pill.
Yeah,
And,
look at him.
Yeah. All right, number 5.
I got Towley.
Towley?
Towley.
South Park.
Yeah.
I never really was a big fan of the Towley.
Oh, I love Towley. He wants to get high.
Yeah.
Remember, when you go to the beach, be sure to bring a towel. Want to get high? Love Towley.
Very good. Very good. Now, Frank, how do you feel about Towley?
I love Towley.
Everybody
All
loves
right, so-
Towley.
So we found Frank's level, Towley. You know. All right, my number 5, Sherman and Mr. Peabody. I
The
love
Time
Mr.
Machine?
Peabody. Yeah, the Wayback Machine.
Ah, the way
Yeah.
back. Nice.
I loved it because you got to learn about history, and there's a talking dog, and he had glasses on. And I hope I'm hoping you won't make a Tina Fey joke about a dog wearing glasses. But yeah, Sherman and Mr. Peabody, number 5. I want to see a movie of Sherman and Mr. Peabody. That would be great.
I'm sure it's coming.
All right, number 4, Jer.
I got Speed Racer.
Why? I thought Speed Racer sucked.
I love Speed Racer. That was one of my favorite cartoons ever. I mean, the movie doesn't do it justice, apparently.
Speed Racer was on like every morning at like 7 a.m. or something when I was getting ready to go to school. It would be on like every morning, and I try and watch it every morning, and it was just so terrible. And I'm like, wow, they're driving cars again.
It just made me kind of like nauseous. I don't know.
Yeah.
It never make you. It was just like.
It had one good.
I agree.
It had one good thing about it, Chim Chim. It had a chim
Yeah,
named Chim Chim, and that was awesome. I'd leave it on until I saw Chim Chim, and then they'd close the trunk on him, and then I'd just turn the channel. That'd be about it. Frank, do you like Speed Racer?
No, I never liked him. I agree. There's something depressing about it to me. I didn't like it.
Well, screw you guys.
Yeah, all right. My number 4, Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh, my God.
I love Foghorn Leghorn. He's just a great guy. He had that southern accent, you know, and listen to me when I'm talking to you, boy, you know. And my favorite line he ever said was, Listen to me. I'm talking to you. Wait, I'm cutting, but you ain't bleeding. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Huh.
And he also, whenever he was working out with that little Egghead Jr., that little nerdy kid with the glasses and the beanie, and he was always trying to teach him to be cool, and the Egghead would always like outsmart him and stuff. That was great. And then the little chicken hawk. Remember that little chicken hawk would always try and catch Foghorn Leghorn?
Yeah.
That was great. And then that dog, he's always fighting with the dog. That was great. So yeah, Foghorn Leghorn, great.
I guess
Number 3.
Foghorn Leghorn. I got Stewie Griffin.
Yeah.
Stewie Griffin, the little baby on the Family Guy there.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Stewie. Well, I guess of the show, he would be the best on the show. Michigan Frank, how do you feel about the Family Guy and Stewie Griffin?
If I were to pick one character, I'd pick Quagmire, the sex addict.
Yeah, that guy was kind of funny too, I guess. But Jim, are you a big fan of the Family Guy?
No, actually, I've only watched it like maybe once. So.
I've been getting into it lately. It's on a lot, and it's really funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all right. I'm not a big fan. It's just one cheap joke after another. There's really no plot or,
Well, it's just a cartoon, though. I mean, what do you want?
Yeah, I know. Well, I want a plot. All right, number 3. People may not know this guy. Charlie Dog. Does anyone know Charlie Dog?
Is he related to Top Cat?
No. He was only in like a couple Looney Tunes cartoons with Porky Pig. But the one famous one is he's trying to convince. He's always looking for a master, someone to take him into their house, And he's like, he was trying to get Porky to like be his master. And he's like, he tells him he's a Labrador Retriever. And he's like, Porky's like, you're not a Labrador Retriever. And he's like, go get a Labrador and I'll retrieve it. And he's like, oh, that's just silly. You're not a Labrador Retriever. And he's like, do you know what a Labrador is? No. Do you know where to get a Labrador? No. Then shut up. And you don't remember that? That was great.
No. Charlie Dog.
Charlie Dog. He's one of my all-time favorites. That's just a classic scene. Shut up. All right, so, yeah.
You know I have a dog named Charlie. Is that who you're
I'm aware of
referring
that. Yeah, I'm aware of that, yeah.
You're not talking about my dog?
No, I'm not talking about your dog. Charlie Dog. Google him. YouTube him up. He's great.
All right, number 2, Mike Dell, I have Spider-Man.
Yeah, I didn't put Spider-Man on my list. That's kind of like a loophole, just, Which Spider-Man, though? Which era?
See, I like I'm not a real big fan of the Saturday morning one with the Iceman and that Fire Broad.
Firestar, yeah.
Yeah, but I like the real old ones from the 60s, and then I like the ones that MTV did maybe 5-8 years ago, kind of anime style.
That was more recent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was even more recent.
That was
than
like 3 years ago, I think. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that.
Okay, well, I like those two, but the Saturday morning with the Iceman, not so much. So I put Spider-Man in there.
Yeah, the old school from the 60s, those are awesome.
Yeah, those are
sometimes it would just be like a still photo, and they'd almost like just move them with a straw or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They released that whole series on DVD like a couple years ago. Remember?
Yeah,
that'd be awesome to get, but yeah, I didn't get it either. Yeah, I didn't put Spider-Man on my list, but yeah, that's a good choice. My number 2 is Daffy Duck.
Oh, my brother-in-law.
I like Daffy Duck because he was always like really cranky. He's like all irritable, and then he was like Duck Dodgers in space and stuff, and
Duck Dodgers in the 21st and a half century.
Yeah, and then they do like some Private Eye stuff too and stuff, and I just like Daffy Duck because he was always like real mad and angry, and duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season. That was good stuff.
Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah.
I can see where number 1's going. Look at that, Jim. Even his favorite cartoon characters have to be at least 70 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
All right, coming in at number 1, Mike Dell. I had him at like number 4 on my all-time favorite TV characters list, so I got to have him at number 1. I got Eric Cartman.
Yeah.
Hands down, I mean, there's no beating Eric Cartman as far as cartoon characters go.
Yeah, he's a good character. No doubt about that. Good guy, Eric Cartman. Michigan Frank, how do you feel about Cartman?
I liked him early on, but now it's just shouting and nonsense. I don't know.
Damn it.
I know, Jim, you're a big Cartman fan, right?
Yeah, I like the Cartman. I haven't seen any like the new episodes, but
How do you feel about the Daffy Duck?
Daffy Duck? Yeah, he's all right. He got to get his bill shot off. It would go around his head,
Yeah, and his bill would spin around.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my number 1 is Bugs Bunny. He's the classic. Now this is old school Bugs Bunny, not new school. I hate the new Bugs Bunny. Like they're terrible. But I'm talking old school from like the 30s and 40s and whatever. They were great. Now, Jerry, you have to like that one where he's playing baseball against.
I was going to say, yeah, that's a good one. He's playing every position.
Yeah,
One,
that could be
two,
like the
three
best
strikes
game
you're out.
ever.
1, 2, 3 strikes you're out. 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out.
Yeah, remember that home run he runs and he goes up the flagpole and throws his glove and he catches it and they're like, "You're out." And then the Statue of Liberty's like, "That's what the man said. That's what the man said." You remember?
Yeah. Yep. I like it. Yeah.
That's got to be one of the best cartoons ever. Just that one, and he's been in so many good ones. All the ones with like the gangsters and stuff. And he's like, "It's curtains for you, rabbit. Curtains." Remember? And he's, "Oh, they're lovely." You remember that? That's great. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Bugs Bunny. Michigan Frank. Where do you weigh in on Bugs Bunny?
Very solid pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid. Good guy.
Like he's the Godfather. You know, he started it all. Not Bugs Bunny. There are no cartoons. You know. It's all about Bugs Bunny. Jim Ivino, Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I mean, how you gonna argue Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, take that, Jared.
Well, who's better, Bugs Bunny or Eric Cartman?
That's totally two different generations there, you know. I'm sure Bugs, if he came out today, he'd be a wise ass, you know.
Well, I think we can
storm, you know.
I think we can answer that question by Eric Cartman on several occasions. Hasn't he mimicked Bugs Bunny?
Has he?
I think he has. Like, remember the Osama bin Laden episode? Like, didn't he do a Bugs routine in that one?
I don't know. You really have a photographic memory, Mike.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of freakish. That's why it's even more bizarre that I couldn't remember Paul Coffey won the Norris Trophy in Detroit. You know?
Well, you tried to. I think you blocked that out subconsciously.
Yeah, probably. No, Michigan Frank, this was your idea, the top 11. So who would your top cartoon character be?
My top?
Yeah. For top 5, anything you want to give us?
My top one would probably be Daphne.
Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo.
Not top cartoon characters you'd like to do extra stuff with or give a paycheck to.
I actually masturbated to Daphne, so I mean that just takes the cake, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could see Jessica Rabbit.
Last week, you know. Last week.
So let me ask you this.
Not Velma? Or Velma or whatever? Not Velma? You went with Daphne?
Yeah.
What's Daphne? The round face glasses.
No, Daphne's the redhead.
She's the other one?
Yeah, she's the smoking hot redhead.
See, I would have went with the nerdy one.
Yeah.
That's me, because to me, I feel like I could get her. The other one's probably out of my league, but I could get the little nerd.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should do top 11 cartoon broads, or is that just too desperate and sad?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, this cartoon.
Because I got to tell you, the Mrs. Jetson, I'd take a run at her. You know what I'm saying?
I could see that.
Yeah. Isn't that just like Mary Tyler Moore in space?
In space. Yeah.
What about Lisa Simpson? I mean, is that out of the question? I mean, because technically she doesn't exist.
We got to call Chris Hansen or Craig Hansen or whatever that guy is.
Yeah, Chris Hansen.
What are you doing in my kitchen?
What are you doing here?
Yeah. So Michigan Frank, that Daphne's your number one cartoon pick of all time, really?
Yeah.
All right.
He likes the Daphne.
Yeah,
all right, we're out of show, Mike, though.
Yeah, and I think it was a banner evening.
It was a great show.
Michigan Frank, well done, great job there. And then we had Matt Diggs calling. Thanks for calling, Matt Diggs. And, of course, the Ed. How can we ever thank the Ed enough?
That was a great segment, a classic segment in LCS hockey radio history. We don't have many, but that's number one right now.
And maybe, just maybe, the Ed will be back next week to do top 11 ugliest sitcom broads. Maybe, we'll see.
You can keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was great. So, until next week, I guess. And Jim Ivino, thank you. Jim, I will have a theme song for you next week, so be ready.
All right.
You just going to rip off another Journey song?
Yeah. Pretty much 17
pretty much.
Steve Perry's gold, baby.
Yeah. I'm like, Frank, what do you want your theme song to be? And he's like, Don't Stop Believing. And I'm like, why? And he's like, oh, Steve Perry's such a good singer.
He really isn't. All right. What else, Mike? Now, anything else we want to say before we wrap this up?
No, I think we're done.
All right. We'll be back next Wednesday at 9 o'clock, right, Mike Dow? Is that when we're going?
Yes.
All right. Next Wednesday at 9 o'clock, maybe, who knows, maybe the Ed will be back. Hopefully Michigan Frank won't be back, but you never know until next Wednesday. You got to tune in and see. And don't forget to visit lcshockey.com and check out Honest John Churchfield over there. You could buy that for, I think it's like, I don't know, what is it, Mike Dell? Real cheap. You can get it cheap. It's very good.
Yeah, like
it's
$12 or something.
Yeah, $12. I mean, come on, everybody has $12. So get Honest John Churchfield and check out the MySpace. You got LCS over there. We got LCS over at Facebook. Apparently,
yeah, you can go on there now and you can post why you hate the Red Wings so much.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll be
I
there.
was actually, I went over to Facebook yesterday to check out the LCS page, and I had to register, and I'm like, nah, it's definitely not worth it for all that. So I haven't seen it yet, but I hear good things about it. Somebody else told me they saw it, and it was nice.
All right.
So, yeah, I guess that's it. Cousin Brandon, maybe someday he'll appear again.
2 weeks. I think 2 weeks. Brandon will be back. Maybe 2 weeks.
2 more weeks. So, Jim, get ready for that. And I guess that's it. We'll be back next Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Till then, pass the gin, governor.